Got the sound coming. Skipping. It's skipping. It's skipping on the YouTubes. No, I had the mic. I had the mic muted. It wasn't blocking it. You couldn't hear it. Anyways, I just had to. I just felt like listening to that. It felt good. It felt right. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you, villain. It just felt right. It just felt right. I guess I'm what niggas want to be and shit. A niggas just bored want to be. Oh, we got one. Oh, he gonna run. They always run. Let's get him up here. LaMarcus Monroe. He spelled Derek Jackson wrong, but it's okay. We'll forgive him. Come on up here, brother. We'll just mute you for the rest of the live. Don't worry about it. You can come up and get unmuted though. I know y'all like to run. I know you guys like to run. You guys are like little fish in the water. You scurry. You scurry about like cockroaches when the lights come on. What up, YouTubes? What's good with it? Yeah, we in this thing. Like an unborn baby. Men that give women advice, red flags, always. Especially after today. Especially after this. I finally got caught up on that whole what's that shit called? What's that dude called? What up, Ocean? Damn, what's that guy called? Medusa's Revenge or whatever. Yeah, I finally got caught up on that drama. Finally. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? You know, I barely knew him. I think I saw like one or two of his videos, and both of them I was like, oh, this dude's weird. like instantly. I saw it, I was like, what the fuck? He's sus. Yeah. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it's her dad. What are you talking about? I saw like two of his videos, JP. Nobody ever sent me his stuff, but he had a big platform. I didn't even know. He had like 200,000 followers and stuff. Patchy Beard was crazy. Yep. You ain't gonna find none of his videos really. It's all stitches and shit. But thanks, Lex. But what I will say, what up, JoJo? Hey, what I will say is what I observed from this what I observed from this was like the men who stitched the videos, he cleaned it out quick. Hey, he left the joint, he left the spot looking like Fresh Prince in the last episode when he looked all his socials look like the Banks residents on the last episode of the Fresh Prince. I went to go look for that boy. I said, damn, 2 days later? This shit just happened 48 hours ago. Jesus. But nah, so the thing that I find funny is anytime stuff like this happens, right? You get the dude Gabby, the guy's name is Medusa's Revenge, I think. Medusa's Revenge. If you just look him up on TikTok, you will see like his face and like some clippings of his. But so a bunch of dudes started like stitching his videos and was like, see, see, another pander, you know, and they do all of that stuff. And I'm like, you know, like, okay, you know, like it's the thing that is so disingenuous about those dudes doing that is, what does that have to do with his message? Which I don't know what his message was, but I think he's Derrick Jaxn. I think I think that he's actually Derrick Jaxn 2.0. From the 2 videos I saw, he was like, I even saw like a short clip, and he was like talking about how women need to set boundaries or whatever the fuck. And I was like, it was definitely got to be mindful and demure. They said he was telling on himself too. Yeah. But yeah, they feel like it justifies their behavior too. Exactly, 21. Like he was shaming women. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Like I like the video I saw of him, I was like, he seems very like not progressive. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't, you know, but I guess the way that those men look at it, the way the red pill men look at it, like if you aren't like literally on this app or on these apps, like saying that you like, you know, you know what I'm saying? Like despise women type shit, like they're going to call you a pander. Like if you give the most any type of pushback on the coats of men, like they're going to call you a pander. So that's what I got from the whole thing the most. Like that was my biggest takeaway. Was how the red pill men are using, you know, his fall from grace to be like, see, this is why you can't trust any man that says anything outside of women ain't shit. And it's like, nah, because all of y'all are abusive. You know what I'm saying? We're you if you're talking about DV and all of that shit, the misogynistic men are going to be the ones with the DV cases and the history of like, wait, you know what I mean? Like they're going to be the ones with it too. Like, I don't know why, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know why y'all act like, oh man, see, he's dirty just like me. Like that's all they be wanting to say is like, look, they're just as bad as us. So why are you guys paying attention to them? They're just as shitty as me. And then like, it was funny because somebody made a video and they didn't, you know, I'm not the person to like take, you know, I grew up in rap. I get subliminals. You guys can tell I'm a hip hop nigga. You know what I'm saying? I know subliminals. I know when people trying to dish you, you know what I'm saying? Without saying your name. Right. So anyways, this person makes a video and they talk about this dude. I didn't know what happened with him at the time. I just saw her video and they were like, oh, you know, last week, well, they were like, here's my 2 cents on the Medusa story or whatever. And then they talked about how like last week or whatever, they had got into a back and forth with a male content creator, you know, that's kind of like, I guess in the same vein as the Medusa guy. And this is a prime example of black people making fun of black people for anything. Nigga said hip hop. Yeah. What? Did I miss something? Was I not supposed to say hip hop right there? Oh, I didn't mean to send that invite, Shannon. My bad, bro. What up, Black? Yeah. Anyways, so she made this comment or whatever. It just seems like I mean, I'm sorry. She was like, oh, I just got into, you know, I was getting into this back and forth about it with this man last week, yada yada yada, and she tried to like, without saying my name, I'm guessing. I'm pretty sure if you guys ever see the video, you will see you would know she's talking about me. Anyways, she's like making the video, and she's like referencing me, and she's like comparing me to this like abusive man, which I always find to be odd. That I'm like y'all always like you can never actually compare what I've done. It's never what I've done. It's always either people around me or somebody else or something like that. But anyways, I'm getting compared to this abusive man, and they're like, oh yeah, this is why you shouldn't trust men. And and you women are so dumb because you guys are always looking for validation and looking up to these men and looking for them to be your leader or something like that. And I'm like, just weird. It's just a weird. People are just so weird. People are so strange. I just don't get it. I'm not understanding it. Why if I was that guy, like this guy's stuff just broke 2 days ago. You've been in my life for 2 years. You are a sub. You have given me money, all types of stuff, support. We've been on many panels, dozens of panels, right? You've been in at least a third, a fourth of, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Half of my lives, which is a lot, right? And then and then like one time we disagree on something and you like crash out. I'm not, it's a trend. It's a trend. No. I'm not about to throw nobody under the bus personally. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't no need. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be doing that. I don't want to be doing that. I don't want to get messy. I'm just clocking the trends. It's the same trend every single time. You come in, you disagree. Oh, the dude, his name is Medusa. You haven't seen him, Shannon? Medusa's Revenge. What's your name? Dog Pound 07. First of all, I'm fucking with the name. First and foremost. Oh yeah, look him up. Yeah, look him up. Look him up. Go on my YouTube. I did a video about him, but you could go look him up too. Dog Pound 07, man. You cycling. So I don't know if you want to come up or not. Yeah, it's the same script. It's the same script every single time. Come in, you say something that's, we don't agree with you. I disagree with you or whatever. I'm not being abusive to you. I'm not yelling at you. I'm not putting you down. I just disagree. Simple as that. I disagree. We keep it pushing. I don't think anything of it. And then next thing you know, I'm getting like, you like taking like little jabs at me or whatever. If not a full blown attack. Up until yesterday, you were my sub. You was supporting me. You know what I mean? You was in the comments. Whenever you disagree with somebody, giving people the same smoke. Now you come up on a panel and you say something stupid and people clock it. And now I'm public enemy number one, no pun intended. Like, it's weird, man. It's the same thing over and over and over again. It just shows the ego. It just shows. And yesterday when we were talking about like men and women being different biologically, and here's what I'm talking about. Here's why I find that to be funny. Because how is it so if men and women are so different, then why do the women and the men respond almost identically to when their egos get bruised? if men and women are so different, why do they respond almost 1-to-1? It's the exact same response, copy and paste, the exact same response every single time. If men and women are biologically different, why is it that y'all notice when we see this stuff? Hold on, let me CN whatever, a bunch of weird words with my groceries. With that fake Burberry hat, we gonna mute you for the rest of the live. You can come up if you want to hear. I'll invite you one more time and then I'll mute you for the rest of the live. Cause we don't yap in here, brother. We don't tap in here. That ain't how we get down, family. You gonna have to come up and say it with your chest. You got something to get off your chest, get it off your chest. It don't need to be weird in the comments. And cam up too. You got enough followers? Can you cam up? Let me see. Oh, you only got 257 followers. Okay.
You got a choker on, my man.
You said what?
You got a choker on, bro. A silver one at that. That was crazy.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I need to get that out. What's up? What you had me for?
I wanted you to come up here so you could say what you was in the comments. You was looking for some attention, so here you are. You wanted attention from a man with a choker on, so here you go.
Like everybody, dog. You said hip hop, I said something, and I mentioned the choker. What are you talking about?
I mean, you was just down there tapping. So come up here. What do you have? What's your issue? You okay? You homophobic? You don't feel secure in your manhood, brother?
What you talking about, man? I don't have an issue. I just made a comment. You added me.
Why y'all play stupid? Don't play dumb with me, bro. Sir, please. Hold on, brother. Don't play dumb. It's no need to play dumb. That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't think we could all see? You think I'm stupid or something like that? You tapping, you got something to say it. You trying to bag, you can't even cam up. But I can look at your picture and tell you don't want it with me. I mean, this is your hold on, wait, hold on, brother. Hold on. Look at your profile picture. Like, before this is me on a Friday chilling in my house. I'm just chilling. That's your profile picture, my nigga. Look at your profile picture. That's supposed to be like your first, you know what I'm saying? That's your best foot forward. That's your, you know what I mean? That's your best foot forward, my guy. With the fake Burberry bucket. Fresh off the gender reveal party. You got the Burberry bucket fresh off the gender reveal in the bathroom, covering 82% of your face. I mean, I'm just saying, and that's not even me cutting deep. That's I'm lightweight with it. I'm dull butter knife with it. I'm just saying, if you want to, you know what I'm saying? Post another picture. Let me see. Change your profile picture real quick. Let's see what it look like. Do it again. Cause that's not the one. Like, that's not the one you gonna get me on. Like, that's for sure. Oh, you're not talking? There you go. That's not the one. You're gonna have to do something a little bit different than that one.
Silver chain ain't the one.
But why not though?
It's not.
But I like silver though.
Why ain't nobody wearing that shit?
But I'm wearing it though.
From the TikTok shop?
Yeah. I'm wearing it and I like it.
What else you get?
That's it. Well, I mean, I got like some stuff from my house. What you want something? You want me to buy you something? You look broke as fuck. You want me to get you something?
I'm cool.
Okay.
Cool. How much money you make?
That's not, you don't want to.
Don't play the broke shit with me. We can say anybody broke.
I know you broke.
Hey, look, I can prove my ankle. How much money you make?
You can't. You don't want to do it.
Bro, that's very easy.
I promise you, I don't even want to do. I don't want to do that with you. It's not even worth it.
I'll put a check stub. You put a check stub up.
I already know we don't make the same. I don't even get checks. So what you talking? I don't even get checks.
My check is very well. So I approve that.
Yeah. What state you live in?
Who pocket watching? He asked about my income, didn't he?
I didn't ask about your income.
He said I was broke.
I know you are broke, but it's okay though. Most of us are broke. Hold on, let's be fair. Hold on, wait. But let's be fair. Hold on, sir. Let's be fair. Most of us. I'm sorry. Hold on. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. Most of us are broke.
Is that an Iverson jersey?
Yeah.
You dressing like it's 96, dog.
No, I'm not.
What is you, 48?
42.
Yeah, I knew it. You way out of fashion, my man.
Am I?
Yes.
You have on a fake Burberry hat in your profile, but I'm out of fashion.
Look, you got an old ass jersey on that you didn't.
It's literally a throwback jersey.
You had it for 30 years, didn't you?
No, but I know that would be dope, right? If I had a jersey for 30 years, wouldn't that be dope? But it is old. That's the point of it, dummy. What are you talking about? Like, you don't even this nigga.
You wear something you wore 30 years ago.
I didn't wear this jersey 30 years ago.
You had it 30 years
Hold on. You talking too much. I didn't wear this jersey 30 years ago. I would have, but I didn't, right? But I got it though now, and I'm wearing it in 2024, which is cool. Now, I don't know what state you from. You might be from like some backwards ass state. You sound like you are, but I get it. You don't know nothing about fashion. That's why you got on a white tee and a fake Burberry bucket. That's what I'm saying. So if you want to talk fashion, We could talk fashion though. Keep in mind though, I also have many looks. This is just one of my looks. I just like jerseys. They fresh. I like jerseys. You don't like jerseys? You too grown for a jersey? See, that's the thing. You young whippersnappers, y'all be too concerned about what other people think. But I'm not.
Oh my goodness. How you gonna mute my comments? I can't comment. Then you mute my can I
You can't talk while I'm talking.
Can I say something?
I've been letting you talk, but you can't talk while I'm talking. Because you was talking while I was talking.
I can't comment neither.
Okay.
Listen, all I'm saying, you talking about fake this, fake that. That necklace is fake. It's silver.
How is silver fake?
That damn jersey you bought 20 years ago, 30 years
Hold on, wait. Hold on. Hold on. This is why you get muted. Because you don't know how to shut the fuck up. How is silver fake if it's silver, dummy? This jersey also is real. My hat is a Mitchell & Ness hat. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? That's what I'm really not tracking what you trying to say. Nigga said you got on a silver chain that's fake. It's not fake. I could buy gold. I literally don't like the way gold looks on me. I like the way silver looks on me better. I like metallics. I like silvery metallics. That's what I like. I got gold. I got different, because once again, I got different looks. I don't got one look. I just wear what the fuck I want to wear when I want to wear it. See what I'm saying? So I'm really not tracking. But one thing I don't got is a fake Burberry bucket hat. That's what I don't have. You don't got nothing else Burberry in your closet, but you got a fake Burberry bucket. You can't be wearing a Burberry bucket with a goddamn t-shirt from H&M. This shit don't go, bro. You know what I'm saying? You high end with the fast fashion. That shit it don't mix, fam. Niggas still wearing Burberry, looking like Paddington the Bear. This nigga got on Burberry. I can't let that shit go. This nigga got on Burberry. Oh my God. That's remarkable. Not Burberry. JoJo, what's good? Not with the fresh 3-pack of teas with the Burberry on. That's amazing. What's good, JoJo? I'm chilling, fam.
I was just trying to figure out, man, why you. I think there's not necessarily an agreement to the second one. I don't know why married men obsessed with single women. I have no idea. But men that give women advice are red flags. Why is that a red flag?
Because men who give women advice aren't really giving women advice. They're trying to manipulate them.
How so, though?
They don't really give people. They don't give them advice. They don't give them good, solid advice. Champion don't make throwbacks. It's not. Champion doesn't make jerseys anymore, dummy. It's not a throwback. It's literally a jersey that's like 20 something years old, right? It's vintage. That's what I'm saying. I'm really trying to understand this. Y'all supposed to know about this type of shit. Like, what the fuck is going on? Champion stopped making jerseys years ago, but when they used to make jerseys, right? You can buy a Mitchell & Ness throwback. You can. It'd be all thick and shit like that. I got those too. I like some of them, but I actually like the way this jersey. That's what I'm saying. Y'all just don't know. Y'all just don't know. That's all. It's fine. Just say you don't know. Say, damn, I didn't even know about that. Y'all didn't know, and that's okay. But here you are looking stupid. What up, Alexander? Go ahead. I don't know what your name. I'm just gonna call you C. The rest of your shit don't make no sense to me. Seeing the something. Delp. I don't know. I can't read it. Shit long as hell.
You dress like that dude that said, I don't look fly.
And he was fly.
Yeah, that nigga was not fly. Man.
He was. He looked better than He looked better than what you look like right now in your profile picture. Yeah.
You about 20 years out of style right now.
I'm really not.
A big 20 years. You are.
I'm not.
You are.
I don't think you know what fashion is.
You need some help. You need some help for real.
Nah.
And all you gotta do is look at your peers, man. That's all you gotta do. It's not hard.
I don't see. That's how I know you don't know how to dress. You look at your peers. I don't.
You said you got 7, or I don't know. You said you got a lot of different styles, and I bet you they all look like that.
No, they don't.
You got a bunch of jerseys. You probably got a big ass T-shirt that you got from H&M.
Oh.
You said who wearing Burberry? Like what? What you mean who wearing Burberry?
Broke niggas wear Burberry.
Niggas that can afford it.
No, bro. No. See, I'm really from them spots, my nigga. Broke niggas wear Burberry. They get one Burberry item and they want it to look because Burberry has like a signature look, right? So they get Burberry. They get Burberry items with the plaid on it, and then they wear a Burberry hat with like some Jordans or something real basic like that with a weak ass white t-shirt. And they do. That's what they do. Broke niggas do that, or they get Louis Vuitton belts, like just the belt. Like they pants be Levi's, the belt be Louis Vuitton. You know what I'm saying? Like I know what broke niggas do. I was broke like that. I remember doing. I never did that type of shit. I can't even say that.
In this case, $500 hat and another.
The hat cost $500 at one point in time, but you didn't pay $500 for it. The hat cost $500 at one point in time, but you didn't pay $500 for it.
I absolutely did. Bro.
Why would you waste $500 on an ugly hat?
I didn't waste it. How you gonna say I wasted it? I didn't waste it.
Because it looks stupid.
I spent on who?
On you.
Bro, again.
That hat looks stupid on you. I'm not even playing with you. You look goofy in that. You look goofy in that Burberry bucket hat.
20-something years ago, man.
I'm 42.
Some old ass shit.
Yeah, on purpose.
You talking about somebody else, and then you got a Sterling silver choke on.
Yeah. He wearing Fruit of the Looms tee. They said you wearing Fruit of the Looms tees. You said what?
Why is you wearing chokers?
Because I like to.
When we start doing that?
When I decided I wanted to.
Y'all gonna talk about the topic, man?
I don't know. This dude really is befuddled, and he got a problem with he got a problem with what I'm wearing. It makes him feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying? I've never seen a man be this. I've never seen a man be disgruntled by what another man had on. It's weird. It's giving me weird vibes. I don't know. I'm good with it. I just think that is weird. I think you should. You know what I'm saying? I also, before you go, brother, when's the last time you been to the dentist? Seeing? I'm just since we talked to shit.
I got braces, so not long, probably about 3 months.
Oh, your teeth was fucked up. Okay.
Bet. You just laugh with a big ass gap.
Yeah, I got a gap like from Africa. My teeth straight.
What you talking about? What?
My teeth straight.
Listen, hey, go do what I did, man.
No.
Go to the dentist.
I do.
How you gonna ask me about the dentist and you got a big ass gap right now? All right, man. We all talk about the topic, man.
This fool, I guess he don't know about gaps from Africa. I guess he don't know that gaps is like prominent as fuck. Yeah.
You ain't never worked? You ain't never had a job? No insurance?
I don't know. Hey, brother, you come back up, man. I'm sorry. I dropped that guy. I didn't want you to drop. I wanted him to drop. I did want to talk about the topic. My bad. Yeah, that was weird. I just brought him up to see what was going on. That was crazy. What up, Jay?
Good brother Pablo. What's good, man?
I'm chilling. I'm just having fun with the kids.
That was super weird.
Sometimes you gotta have fun with the kids. We got Brandon. Look, hold on. We got weird ass Brandon in the comments. Brandon, you gotta get muted. You turned off your invites. Yeah, you getting muted easily. Easily.
Hey, look, man. Let's just blame it on Friday. That's what
it must be a Freaky Friday. I couldn't understand it. I was like, damn, brother. This is crazy. I wasn't understanding one bit of how what I had on was fucking with you that bad, my nigga. When did we start doing this? I don't know when we started doing anything. This is when I started doing it. I like it.
Man, Chris, I don't get it, man. So look, with your prompt though, especially that second one,
Mm-hmm.
I had to sit with that one for a while, and I mean like some weeks, because I had an answer, but I didn't want to believe that answer was that simple.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think a lot of the older married men are truly happy
in the decision that they've made. And it's because of that that there's a side of them that's outside the marriage that are looking at younger single women and talking to them in a way as though they have a chance. Whether they're going to act on that chance or not, it's a way for them to still feel a part of the dating world.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's also a thing of just the possibility that it could happen. Then let me talk to them. Rather than, getting up and going into the other room and actually talking to your wife. So, I think,
they hate their wives. So they don't want to go talk to their
100%.
wives.
And you know what? What's crazy about that? That's a long running joke in this country about hating your wife. Like, look at all of the wedding cakes from back in the day. Like, it'll be a woman, and the figurine would be of a woman dragging a man.
Yeah.
Or something. As men would refer to their wives as the old lady or the ball and chain. It's like, damn, do y'all not want to do this?
Mm-hmm. They don't though. The men didn't want to do it though.
The whole idea of a pew wedding.
Oh. Crying Tiger said Anton Daniels is example one. I didn't even think about him, but he is number one on the hit list. I love making videos about Anton Daniels. No Diddy. That fool is he a piece of work. He's terrible.
I can't believe this name doesn't ring a bell.
Oh, you probably seen him. He a bald head, fat black dude with a beard, which sounds like every black dude that hate his life. But that's what he looks like. If you ever seen wears glasses. He kind of looked like Pleasure Pete. No, what's his name? Something Pete. Don Pete. He kind of looked like Don Pete, but his beard is shorter.
The way you was explaining, I was just about to say the dude with the snap on beard.
Yeah, it's something, but it's not as bad though. His shit is shaved and it's his real facial hair. Yeah.
Keisha seen that dude. My wife seen that dude, that Don Pete dude. She said he looks like an urban Mr. Potato Head.
That sounded about right. Yep, that's exactly what he looked like. He weird as hell. PG, what's Gucci?
What's good, brother? How you doing, man?
I'm chilling, fam. What's happening with you?
Nah, bro, you had me up here before a while ago, bro. I appreciate you for bringing me up, man.
No problem, fam.
I did want to ask though, bro, because me and my girl, we got this thing with the real locked in. But this kind of made me think. That's why I like coming over here. You make me think, bro. If she asked me for advice, because if she, she finna buy something or she finna go out, she finna do her thing, whatever. She like, is this fly? Is this cool? And I offer that advice, like, I don't know, the red dress cool, but the black dress fit better. Like,
yeah,
I'm not in the black dress. You know what I mean? Is that the same thing?
No, it's not. I'm not talking about that. I'm saying more like in public spaces, like how men like try to give women advice, like, or women they don't know, like women you don't know, and in public spaces. That would be the caveat here. But yeah, if you got a girl, of course, give her advice. You know what I mean? She asks you for advice, give her advice. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, that's weird. If you're trying to offer a shorty that you, not shorty, excuse me, but a woman that you don't know advice, that is kind of weird. I see what you mean by that.
Yeah. But men do it. There's a lot of men who built their whole platforms on giving women advice. And I've always, that's an automatic red flag for me. Automatically.
Unsolicited advice. Oh yeah, that's weird. I see what you mean.
Yeah.
That's why I like coming up here, bro. I like when you explain stuff, bro, because I don't even be understanding. You be throwing a doozy, though, bro. You're a smart man, bro.
Appreciate you, man.
You for bringing me up here, bro. I'm gonna get up off here and let somebody up get their own little spot, though, bro. Bless, brother.
You too, man. Have a good day. All right. Yep. What up, Kasim?
Hey, what's up, bro? How you doing, bro?
I'm doing great, man. What's happening with you?
Yeah, I'm just looking at the first one.
Okay.
You said giving women advice.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a slippery slope.
Why?
Dealing with the men gotta realize who they talking to first of all.
What you mean?
So you can't give advice to anybody.
Okay. Who should men be giving advice to? Should men be giving advice to women in general?
They should if it matters, if it's worth it. But if you just giving advice about what they having issues with, you got to be able to break it down. So it's more so asking questions. So giving advice is to women. Nah, I would ask more. Like I wouldn't just be like, what she's saying is, okay, well, you should do this. No, like, well, why? Like, what's going on? What's the problem?
So what I'm asking is, do you think that stranger, like let's take TikTok specifically, right? I do have an email, Alexander. Give me 1 second. It's here, I'll give it to, give me 1 second. So men in public spaces like TikTok, like YouTube, like Instagram, like Facebook, social media in general, right? Men who go out there and they like give women advice and they say like this is what women should do and so on and so forth, or even critique women as a group. Do you feel like that's warranted? You feel like that's something that, you know, like they should be doing?
Not at all.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So yeah, I would ask more questions. I wouldn't critique. I'd be like, let me understand what's going on first before I give advice.
What do you mean?
Like you can't give advice if you don't know what the hell going on.
I know, but I don't understand in what context. Like, what do you say?
No, give me one. Like, give me a scenario that a woman would need advice.
No, that's what I'm saying. This is not like if a woman comes to you, if you know, Lisa comes to you and says, "Hey, what should I do about X, Y, and Z?" Or you're in a panel and a woman just asks a question and you start to chime in. Fine, you know what I'm saying? Fine. She asked for it, whatever, right? But men who like go out of their way to be like, that's why you women are single right now, because da 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 da. Women need to set boundaries, yada yada yada. A woman don't da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? Like that's.
You have to be able to explain it. Like you can't just say it.
What do you mean?
If a woman need boundaries, what she need boundaries from?
Huh? What are you saying?
You heard me?
I missed. I don't understand. If a woman needs boundaries,
you gave me a scenario. Like I was listening to what you're saying. You gave me one. I'm like, okay. If a woman need boundaries, what she need boundaries from? That's what I would say.
No,
like I would ask a question.
Oh, you saying you would say that to the man? You're saying like you would ask the man that?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, but yeah. Yeah, I got you. But I'm just saying, like, that's not. I hear you, but you agree though, pretty much. You're saying that men shouldn't be giving women advice. That's what I'm saying.
No, unless you find out what's going on, then you can probably give something if you understand it. But if you don't know, shut the fuck up. Yeah,
and most of the time, men don't know. That's my point.
Yeah, majority of the time, because they willing to give advice before they ask questions.
Yeah, and so usually what men are doing when they give advice, from my observation, is they're trying to like reshape the conversation. They're trying to shift the conversation in a different way. So they mask it as advice, but in reality, it's just them trying to condition women. It's a weird.
I can see that.
Yeah, it's a very.
And I think that's bad. You can't condition a woman. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can.
She's gonna be who she is when she come out the womb, just like a man will.
No.
You know what I mean? Like if she is who she is, man, you can help her.
You can 1000%. You 1000%.
Same with a man. Like if I ain't trying to help this dude, like fuck away. Like
Kasim, you 1000% can condition people, men or women. People aren't just come out the womb ready to go. You get conditioned every day. We're constantly being conditioned. Constantly. So you definitely can condition people. And that is a way to condition people, by saying stupid shit.
So condition means putting people in certain situations that do what?
Nah, that's not what conditioning is.
Condition. Like, what does that mean? Like, you just rubbing their head?
No, conditioning is them like you just hearing stuff. You hearing, certain rhetoric surrounding whatever topics or whatever the case may be over a period of time. And like, you may not have thought that at first, but that you keep hearing it, and eventually you start to believe it. You start to adopt it, right? You adopted it as your own thought. Yeah. So people are conditioned all the time.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, if you in the mind of wanting to just be conditioned, I think you can be a whole lot more.
Hold on. SG Hippie SG Hippie Inc. Come on up, brother. We're gonna mute you for the rest of the live though, but you can come up if you want to. Yeah, I just be wanting y'all to say it. This one is this. Yeah. Yeah, let's see if we get SG Hippie Link. He'd be deathly afraid. Anyways, I lost my thought process because people are texting me right now while I'm. Go ahead though. I'm listening. I don't think you fully understand what's going on though, to be honest with you with this. I think we're just on different wavelengths, but I'm just saying men shouldn't give women advice unsolicited, pretty much. And I'm also concerned with the amount of married men that are getting on these apps constantly giving single women advice. It's one of the wildest things I've ever experienced. I don't know what happened to him. Pierre, I'll let you up.
Would you listen to a coach who never played basketball?
Yes.
Why would you?
100%.
Without a doubt, I will listen to a coach that if he might be right.
Why? See where the question comes in? Yeah, that's all you gotta do.
What? Just because I don't understand.
Best coaches in basketball have never played basketball.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's a thought.
And football coaches. There's a bunch of football coaches.
Think about it too. they be like, man, why don't listen to this motherfucker? Yeah.
I don't know about that one, brother.
You might not have to agree, but see it for yourself.
The Thunder. Hold on.
My only problem with that example is this: like when you consider the best to play the sport, they're usually the worst coaches. Magic was only a coach for like a couple months. He was like
30 games. I think he lasted like 30 games.
Larry Bird was another one. I think
Larry Bird was a decent coach, actually. He was decent. He was decent. He coached for multiple seasons, and then they moved him up to the front office. He was all right. He was decent.
Way better front office.
Yeah, he's better in the front office for sure.
There's no way you can imagine Jordan being a coach of anybody. I mean, you look at what happened when he went to Washington. I think the best thing to come out of that was Richard Hamilton. But
I want to just say before we get, I don't want to get too sidetracked on the sports shit, but I just want to point out the fact that I think it's perfectly reasonable to suggest to men to stop talking, to stop trying to talk to women about women's issues, I guess, if that makes sense. And when I say that, I'm saying like I'm okay with you like highlighting women's issues, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm okay with that, right? Like we should be doing that. But as soon as you start telling women how to solve the problem, that's when I check out. I'm like, you don't know shit. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all don't know nothing. Just leave it alone, man. Just let them figure that shit out as far as that's concerned. You just kind of like protect, you know what I'm saying, while they're, you know what I mean? Like you kind of like protect them while they doing that, and then, you know, we'll be all right. 9 Bretta, what's good with it?
What's up, man?
Chilling.
So men that give women advice are red flags.
Instantly.
Aren't you that?
Nope.
You don't give women advice?
Nope.
Okay. You mean like unwanted advice? Because if your female friend, of course, asks you for your perspective, you would give it to her, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I'm just making a differentiation.
Yeah.
Why are older married men obsessed with single women? I didn't know that there was a statistic reflecting that, or that can that be substantiated anywhere? Or is that like he say, she say? It stir the conversation.
It's observable. You could just see it. Like I have many.
I never seen it pointed out, but I guess
Oh, you never seen it? Hold on. Let me show you.
Thanks.
I'll show you right now. Is this the one? Hold on. Oh, here we go. This is one of them. This dude is married. The prompt is, why do black women fear marriage? Huh?
What's his name?
I don't know. I know he's like a picture of him in his Navigate to the Altar. Yeah, that's his name. Yep. Yep.
I was actually on a live with him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what we were talking about.
It probably has something to do with single women, because that's what he always talking about, single women.
Was he discussing like general women's behavior, or what do you mean?
No, I mean he was talking about why do black women fear marriage, right? Which I don't see any proof of that. I don't know, why do black women? I haven't heard that black women fear marriage, but sounds like he just made up a narrative, and he was just, you know what I'm saying? Like they just make up narratives and you know, make up dumbass prompts. And you said what?
They can do the same thing that you did to me, where you kind of say it as claim it as an observable fact, and then showed me a screenshot of another live. Now, I'm not trying to talk down to you. I'm just saying it wasn't the best proof to show, to reflect that older men, as in general, are obsessed with single women. Now, if you want to, like, I guess reword it, I don't want to play semantics and say they're kind of highlighting women's shortcomings. Do you think that's wrong to do, or do you believe women don't have any shortcomings because we are really that bad? Now, I'm not saying it sarcastically, men are really that bad. We do have a lot of shortcomings. We have a lot of problems. Mm-hmm. But do you believe women have any shortcomings?
Well, two things. Yeah. Let me go back. Two things. You could do that about black women being like fearful of marriage, like in theory.
Say black women.
I know, but he said black women, but you could do women though, right? Let's do women in general. I like that. I'm with you on that one. So you can do women in general, right? But there really isn't much. There's really nothing that could substantiate that. Even observably, I'm saying there's not that's not. Somebody got a lot of background noise. It's not Kasim. It's not. Okay. Yeah, you couldn't even substantiate that. That's not even like you couldn't put together like 5 or 6 prompts showing like women making prompts about that, or like even talking about that. Like most women don't fear marriage. So I'm not, you know what I mean? Like that's not a common theme amongst women, right?
Their verbiage would be different. Of course, he's kind of like weaponizing language to shame them into marriage, but he might be highlighting the fact that women villainize the role of marriage, or
women do
the role in the nuclear family, or or talk down on marriage in general, which you can see that women actually do that pretty often. They say that they don't need it, that it's unnecessary, it's redundant, it's control on women, and I hear that rhetoric often.
I don't think that anybody that talks about marriage from that aspect, I don't. The women that talk about marriage that way, they're not only saying that about marriage. Usually, in my experiences, they're talking about not having kids. They're talking about not being in relationships with men. They're talking about staying away from men in general. It's not marriage.
No, they're not talking about not having relationships.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are, sir. Now, I 100% disagree with you. Women who talk about relationships are not afraid of marriage, generally speaking. Not from what I've seen. I haven't seen that at all. Men will talk about being in a 30-year relationship and never talk about being never talk about being married. Like women aren't afraid. Like the women who, if a woman is afraid of marriage, she ain't afraid of marriage. She don't want to fuck with men in general.
I don't believe women are afraid of marriage, and I disagree with the man's prompt. We're on the same page with that. I really don't want to pivot the conversation.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is that they use different language to speak down on marriage, and I think he worded his prompt wrong to highlight the fabric of our culture. You understand what I'm saying? He might not be targeting women. I don't know that man. I've been on a live once or twice. I don't remember anything that he said, so I'm not defending him. But broadly, the conversation on women, are married men not supposed to come into that conversation because they're married? That's my ultimate point. So
yeah.
I wanted to highlight that women do have shortcomings, and are married men allowed to highlight these shortcomings?
What shortcomings do women have as a group? And I'll be specific. I'll be really specific when I ask this question. In what ways do women as a group hurt men as a group? Like, what is something that you could that you can say, like, this is how women hurt men? How?
This is how women hurt men.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm not going to say that women are in any way a detriment to us, but I can say that their actions are a detriment to the fabric of society.
Then it wouldn't be the same thing then.
And it wouldn't be the same thing. So ultimately, it affects us as a whole, but it affects them at the same time. So I can't name anything that exclusively affects men because we're just in a dominant position.
Exactly.
So that's without a doubt.
Yeah, that's why. So it's so nine. Hold on. Nine. We're almost there. We're almost there. Nine. Hold on. We almost there. So and I love that that's great because you were one of the first men to actually admit that men are in a dominant position. So if men are in a dominant position, then abuse can't go both ways. Therefore, there is no women are also this and men are also there. You can't have the conversation from that aspect because it's not true. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, to just speak in an analogy, what you're saying is basically a woman can punch a man in the chest because it doesn't hurt a man.
It's not what I said.
So what you're saying is women's shortcomings doesn't matter even if they affect men in the slightest because men are in a dominant position. I've
asked, hold on, wait, but see how we're getting back to this weird place? I just asked you to tell us, what do women do that hurts men as a group? And you said there's nothing. So what are we talking about? So you talking about a woman, you talking about an individual woman punching a man in the chest. Of course, I'm not, hold on, nine, hold on, brother. Nine, you gotta listen to me. What I'm saying is, yes, individually, women do stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, yes, women can hurt men, women can pew men, women can poison men, women can steal from men, women can beat men. There's a bunch of things women can do to men, the same things that men do to women, right? I'm not in theory, right? I'm saying in theory, it's all possible. What I'm saying is the amount of abuse that women, are responsible for as it pertains to men is negligible at best, right? Like it almost doesn't exist compared compared to the amount of abuse that men visit upon women, right? It's not even in the same ballpark, and it's not on the same scale, and it's not systemic. It literally just comes down to like, you just picked a bad woman type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like women are like, you can't say that about women in general. I get whatever happened to you negatively. Like, if you've ever been hurt by a woman, if you've ever been hurt by a woman, right? I almost guarantee you that your experience would be rare. It wouldn't apply to most men. You see what I'm saying? But a woman will get up here and tell her story, and 900 other women consecutively will be like, yep, that happened to me. Yep, that happened to me. Yep, that, you see what I'm saying? It's not the same thing. You know what I mean? Like, you tell me yours, and I'm not saying to do it right now. You tell me your story of hurt and pain from a girl or a woman or whatever. I will almost guarantee you, we'll have to go through 100 dudes before we get to another dude that'll be like, yep, that happened to me. That's what I'm saying.
It's true. In 2006, if I could quickly just run through the story. In 2000, I have been hurt by a woman. I'll say this, and this traumatized me. This changed me. You know what I mean? Changed my perspective on women. One time, 2016, I was dating a girl with 5 kids. I was looking past it. It was all good, but I started to pull back because, okay, she had 5 kids. She told me that the last 2 kids were the same father of the first 3 kids. But then one day, the oldest daughter answered the phone and was like, oh, the twin father's on the phone. I said, the twin father? I thought they all had the same father. Then I started pulling back after that. See, it's like there's some other stuff with condoms and shit. She didn't like contraceptive. One day, she just popped up and just texted me a sonogram and told me, oh, I'm keeping a baby. I promise you, bro. I was pacing around the house, vomiting, shitting, sweating, crying, everything you fucking think of.
Yeah.
And until my boy walked into the house, I was very young. I had 5 roommates at the time. My 5th roommate walked in. I showed him the sonogram, what was going on. He downloaded the app and said, oh, look, you're having my same baby. Really, what he did is just take this general sonogram, change the name of the hospital, and then told me that it's a fake sonogram. So I called her up. I was like, yo, it's a fake sonogram.
So wait. But you do realize that this story is like this is literally what I was describing. This is a 1 in a million story.
Yeah, I'm speaking to your point.
Yeah. But you're saying this changed your mind. What did it change your mind about?
This is the traumatizing story. You say you have a traumatizing story. This is a traumatizing story.
No, I know. I'm saying, but what did it change your, like, how did it change your mind? In what way? What did it do?
Women aren't innocent and they're vindictive and they're
See?
vengeful.
Hold on, wait. See what I'm saying? Your story should have proved you took a one-off. You see, you're contradicting yourself. So you're acknowledging that your story is rare as fuck. And then simultaneously saying, which did you really think before that women can't be vindictive? Wait.
Listen, every man's experience is going to be different because women are crafty and we're brutes. So we just cheat the same way. We all got the same story because we all do the same
we don't.
thing. But women are crafty, so every man is going to have a nuanced situation.
You know why you complaining?
No, we don't though. But wait, but we don't though.
Vengeful behavior as a whole.
But nine, why we don't cheat the same. Men cheat significantly more than women. Men abuse more than women.
All men cheat the same, so all women are gonna have
No,
the
that's
same
that's not true. That's a weird statement because not all of anybody does anything. First and foremost. Secondly, women aren't crafty. Hold on, nine. Can I finish? Nine. Hold on, brother. Women also, I don't believe, are craftier than men. I think men just pay less attention to details than women do. You call us dumb. Cool. Yeah, I agree with that to a certain extent. If you want to summarize as dumb, cool. I say we're unattentive. I say we're inattentive. I'm sorry. We're inattentive. We don't pay attention to women, which to our detriment, right? Sometimes because in every way, right? Either we don't pay attention and she ends up hurting us because we weren't paying attention to her, or we don't pay attention to her and we end up hurting her and then she leaves us. So either way, it's to our detriment. But men are inattentive. We don't pay attention. That's what happens. But your story, and this is what I'm saying to Kasim's point earlier when I said that people are conditioned. Nine, like all of us men, are conditioned to have a disdain for women, right? So all it takes.
Like 2 months after I broke up with her.
You said what now?
That girl stalked me for like 2.5 months, 3 months.
Yeah. So your story should have been, oh dang, that woman is crazy. Instead, since you're conditioned and the seeds have been planted, right, and your field is ripe, ready to go when it comes to misogyny, you turned around and said, "Yep, that's what I'm saying about women. Women are like this now."
So you hold on a second. So you can let women congregate and tell their stories amongst each other and generalize men, but you at no point asked me, "Hey, did you match up experiences with other men?" Because I told my story in a room full of other men. I tell this story all the time. It's a real general story. And men have many, many stories of women doing many, many petty, double petty, disgusting things to get back. But that would be misogyny if we do the same thing that they do, congregate and speak on our experiences of what they do. Sometimes for no reason, because I wasn't playing around with Shorty.
Yeah. If you asking me how I look at that, yeah.
You said I hate women, bro.
Yeah, I think you do. A little bit. I think it's on a scale. I think we all do to a certain extent. Not to throw you under the bus, like we all do. But
you threw me under the bus and you reversed the bus, bro.
Nah, I didn't do all of that.
On the bus.
How?
It's on the internet right now, bro. You just said I hate women because.
Hold on, wait. Watch that word. I didn't say you hate women. I said you're misogynistic. Now, misogyny, that's
what that is.
No, that's a part of it. It could be.
We're not letting the feminists update if we get a dictionary from 1995,
you see?
It's going to be simple.
Hold on, wait. You see that? Wait. Nine. Two things. Words, the etymology of words changes all the time. So that's stupid to say, to bring up something from 30 years ago and say it doesn't matter now. Of course it matters. It's different now, right? Secondly, it does. I promise you, sir, Nine. I promise you words change all the time and you have to take the new meaning. That's just what it is. Secondly,
words have no meaning, bro.
Huh?
If words just change definitions, then words have no meaning.
That's not true. You just update the.
That's the way
it's always been. I don't know what you're talking about. It's called. That's what I just said. That's called the etymology of a word. So words just evolve. That's what they do, bro. Words are different. We got different words. We take words from other languages and adapt them to our language. That's what words do. It literally is the exact same thing. I promise you, it's the same thing.
And just changing the definitions. That's crazy. That's one word that already have a definition from the etymology. So it had already evolved from its root. And now you're taking it and you're morphing it to fit a new narrative.
I'm not. It's just no, I'm not. I'm just it's just what it is. So let me ask you a question. Do you agree? Hold on, 9. You gotta stop. When I start talking, can you please stop on some real shit? Okay. So my question to you is since we're talking about words and etymology, remember when that black woman wrote that letter to Webster's Dictionary to update racism?
No, I don't remember that.
Yeah. So this brilliant black woman, she wrote a letter to Webster's Dictionary because she said that rape, because like a lot of people, we think that racism, especially with black people, we think black people can't be racist, right? Like I don't think black people can be racist. Personally, that's not. I don't.
I believe in institutional racism, and right now these institutions do weaponize themselves for black people. So now we can exclude. Yeah, there are many institutions, maybe liberal institutions that bar people, create zones exclusively for black people and exclude other people. That's institutional. Well, now you're using the institution to seclude. Whether it's a white institution or a black or Indian institution, it's on your side.
So no, that's not.
Say, no, wait, we don't even have to go there. I can just give you a really simple word that changed its meaning over time. The word silly.
Dumb, silly.
Yeah, no, when it was first introduced, it meant happy. It meant gleeful.
Gay.
Over time, it changed to something far different than that.
Mm-hmm.
I promise you, brother, that's just simple etymology.
Yeah.
I'd never let you talk to my girl. Nigga, the smoothest talker in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Kick my girl out the room. Get out of here, man.
Yeah, but we used to back in the days, not we, but just people, gay was happy. Now gay means something else. It still means happy too.
Yeah, it's if you go in the dictionary, it still means happy. There's a secondary definition.
Yeah.
So the definition is not going to change. They'll probably add to it, but the definition of the word is still going to be the same. And
that's what happened with and that's what happened with misogyny. They didn't change it. They just added to it, 9. They didn't change it.
Yeah, but it still means
or disdain. Yes. How are you arguing, brother? This is stupid. There's no need to argue with me. I know 1000%. I know what it is. I know the definition by heart. That is what it is. That's what it is. So you're saying that I don't know what it said in 1995. I'm just giving you in 1995. It didn't say disdain. But if it only said the H word of women, then okay, cool. Now it says or disdain, right? Fine. That's fair. That makes perfect sense. You mad at that? Like, what are you talking about? We're not change. What do you mean the feminists change it? I don't know what you're talking about.
We might have to disagree on the alternate definitions depending on the social conversation at the time.
But hey, you know what? I'll do this for you. We'll make it easy. I also think you H word women too, though. Personally, I was giving you the out of this thing, but if you want me to be honest with you, I think you actually H word women too.
That's hurtful, bro.
More than you actually H wording women.
Yeah, but you never answered my question.
Which question?
The conversation
I didn't pivot.
I said so. If women congregate to tell their experiences about men and then make a general decision about all men, how is that different than me getting in a room with men, sharing my experience, and then all of us saying our experiences with women and generalizing them? Why am I now a hater of women?
Because
I hate them.
Because men lie.
Oh wow. Okay. That's disingenuous, man.
That's definitely not disingenuous. Do you know what that word? Wait. Do you know what that word means? Because I'm 1000% genuine when I tell you that men lie. I didn't say women don't. You just asked me why do I not 9? Why? What's so hard about you not talking when I talk? I let you talk, and then when I respond, you got to talk underneath me like you a rap, like you a track. Like I'm not rapping over you. Let me talk. So what I'm saying is that women, men have a built-in reason to lie. Women don't. That's what I'm saying. I'm talking about this specifically, not in life, brother. Not about every little thing. I hear you. Women do lie, right? In general, women lie. People lie. I'm with you. Not denying that. What I'm saying is these stories you're telling, like the story you told, you tell me that story. I don't have a story, anything like that. And I don't know any man that does. That the story you told is a 1 in a million story. I promise you, in so many ways. Now, you're saying though that if I tell my story in a room full of men and they also have stories of women doing things wrong to them, then you can formulate this, but that's not how it works. What I'm saying is women will say, for an example, we'll use the big one. A woman will say, I was cheated on by a man. I could even
make some money off the story.
I could even go closer. Hold on. I could even refine it a little bit. I was cheated on by a man. We know a bunch of women going, right? Understand that and agree with that. Cool. But then you also have, let's add the caveat. Let's add something else to that. I was cheated on by my husband, and he brought back an STD. I was cheated on by my husband, and he brought back a side baby. You see what I'm saying? Like, and a bunch of women will be in that room and be like, yep, that happened to me, or that happened to my sister, or that happened to my best friend, or all of them have a story themselves, or they know somebody, you know what I'm saying, who got that story.
We chase the same thing.
What?
We agree on this. I'm not saying men are perfect, man.
That's not even the conversation. That's not the conversation. This is not a defense if men are perfect or women aren't. Like, that's not even where we're at. If you even saying that, we on two different planets right now. That's not even what I'm talking about. Are men perfect? Duh, they're not.
You're trying to say, look, women's experiences are universal as opposed to men's experience are anecdotal, meaning there's a general pattern in men that it isn't in women. So even if women have the shortcoming.
Wait, say that again, Nine. Say that again. That was so that was perfect. Say it again. That was so good. Go ahead. That was spot on.
Yeah, I know what your argument is. That's why I wanted to make it clear that I understand your argument 100%.
Then stop arguing.
Understanding.
Then stop arguing. If you understand it, there shouldn't be a but after.
I understand. It's not that I understand. I agree with you. I can comprehend your
idea. Okay.
That's what means.
Okay.
Please.
Okay.
What I'm trying to tell you, I'm trying to highlight the flaw is that because men's experiences are not universal because the women don't retaliate the same, but men's behavior are universal because we are looking for the same thing. Do you understand?
No.
So the stories are going to be coming back like they're the same thing, like they're all universal, but it's a both party thing, and you're trying to.
I don't understand I don't think you understood what you just said right now. If you say it again, you know what's crazy? Nine, hold on. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you this is how I know you bullshitting me. Hold on, Nine. This is how I know you bullshitting me. You trying to gaslight me right now because you perfectly articulated my point. My point, you perfectly because my point made sense. I ain't gonna even hold you. My point made sense. Now you're trying to gaslight me instead of just accepting that what I said was true, which it was. Now you're trying to gaslight me, and now you're trying to make your point, but your point doesn't make sense because you're trying to lie to me. But go ahead. I'm listening. Go ahead.
Men's pattern is the same thing because they're doing the same thing to achieve the same goal. That doesn't mean that women's shortcomings are unequal in the union. So you highlighting men's shortcomings is redundant. I don't know how clear I can be. I said that twice already. Now, when women retaliate, it's going to be crafted.
Women don't retaliate.
Women,
they don't retaliate. That's another lie told by misogynistic men. Wow. All it does, all you're trying to do is justify men's behavior and bring you a crab in a barrel right now.
You pivoted the conversation into a shaming act when you.
I didn't. I'm not shaming you. That's a real life, sir. Y'all don't know what shaming means. That I'm not shaming you by acknowledging what you're saying is misogynistic. It's just a reality. What you said was misogynist. You trying to bring women down. You are acting very much like a crab in a barrel, right? You're like, yeah, I'm gonna bring all the women. That way nobody gets out, right? Like women are just as bad as men. They just are different. When you already have acknowledged several times that they're not. So you're contradicting yourself. To do what? To what end? Obviously, the obvious conclusion is you're misogynistic because you're trying to uphold the patriarchy. You're trying to run cover for men. That's all you're trying to do.
Yeah, I'm trying to uphold the
patriarchy. Do you have a woman that
will
put some shoes on your feet?
Kasim, what you talking about, man? Please don't interrupt with the foolishness. This nigga coming up here on some foolishness.
Sorry.
Go ahead, nah, finish.
Yeah, I'm not.
Don't ignore that. We listening.
I told you that men's pattern is going to be the same, so the stories are going to come back the same. That doesn't mean that men's shortcomings are at a higher
or more aggressive rate than the women is just because men aren't allowed to highlight it because of victimization.
That doesn't make sense.
Right now, I literally told you I get in a room and I talk to other men about their experiences, and then you said that's because you age women. You literally said that. You shamed me out of the conversation.
That's not what I said. That's not what I said.
You just did that in front of
That's not what I said. I know. You want me to tell you what I said? Because that's not what I said.
Go ahead. Yes, sir.
You said, you asked me if men come and get in the room together and they start sharing their experiences with each other, and from that, hold on, nah, can I? Yeah. And from that they formulate a general idea or opinion about women, right? That's what you said. You basically were saying, why can women do that but men can't? And my response to that was because men be lying. And I went further to say because men have it, they have a built-in reason to lie, which is to uphold the patriarchy. That's why men want to lie. So they're gonna get in the room. Hold on, sir, please. They're going to come in a room. It's not.
That's it. That's bad. You can't substantiate that.
I can. I literally. You're doing it right. You're substantiating it. You're substantiating it right now while we're talking. You're actively trying to gaslight me and lie right now. You have contradicted yourself 3 times already. Lying. You did. You did. Look, I'll tell you why. I'll tell you how you did it. The biggest way. You said initially that you understood that the transgressions that men visit upon women aren't equal to the ones that women visit upon men. That's what you said. Because we dominate. So initially you seemed like you understood it. Then just 2 minutes ago, you said that women do they don't do this. They don't do it in the same way, but to the same, I'm just paraphrasing now, to the same capacity, which would contradict your original statement. You literally contradicted yourself. So don't do that. You're trying to gaslight me. It's not working. You're not good at it.
We're in a dominant position in society, but how does that take away women being crafty in the retaliation?
Because
women not capable? That is insane.
I didn't say they're not capable. Hold on. That's gaslighting. I never said that's a straw man argument. I never said they're not capable.
The flaw in your argument. You just said
I have no flaw in my argument. You literally contradicted yourself. I don't have a flaw in my argument. You contradicted yourself.
I just highlighted the flaw in your argument.
You didn't. You made up a lot. You lied about my argument. I never said that. I never said women aren't capable of doing it.
Now you're talking in circles because I told you.
What?
Though we are in a dominant position in society, women still have a crafty way of retaliating. So when men gather and tell stories of how women behave, it's not going to be the same thing. So we can't get the same universal application.
That is a lie, and you know it. That's what I'm saying. No matter how you try to spin it, Nine, that's the lie. The lie is that women. Hold on. The lie is that women in general, the lie that you're trying to tell is that the reason why men's stories don't match up is because the craftiness of women. No, nigga, it's because they don't be doing the same fucking shit. That's the reality. That's the reality. What are you talking about? No, hold on. Can I ask you a question? Who is more logical, men or women?
Who is more logical?
Who's more logical, men or women?
This is depending on age.
Generally speaking, as a group, who would you find more logical people in that group? Any age, don't give a fuck. From between the ages of 18 and 80, between the ages of 20 and 92, whatever age you want to pick, just do it equally for men and women. Who are more logical?
Whatever age I want to pick.
Whatever age you want to pick. Who's more logical?
I'll say women.
Women are more logical than men?
Yeah.
Okay. Overall, or a specific age. What are we saying?
Well, you said a specific age.
No. I'm saying.
To late 20s.
Say what? What age group?
I would say from
teenage to
yeah, teenage. Maybe around the time that they hit puberty, respectfully.
Okay.
Women have a lot of resources to teach them about themselves, so they reach an understanding of the world a little bit sooner than men.
Okay.
So I would say.
And then men become more logical after that.
After the consequences of life, we beat our dumb asses up, and we realize. Some men don't realize, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this is why men are more celebrated than women when they accomplish. And it seems a little bit misogynist because men are brutes, and they're also, this is a separate conversation, and we're also dangerous because we have a lot of this
9.
chemical. And when we become civilized, when we become mature, when we become
9. How could men be brutes and also more logical at the same time? Do you know what a brute is?
I never said we're more logical. I said women are more logical.
No, you said until a certain age, and I asked you. So after that age, men become more logical, right?
With experience, not just by
generally speaking, at a man and a woman 30 years and older, you're saying men are more logical than women.
No.
Okay, because that didn't. Now I don't understand what you're saying, because you said between the ages of 18 to 29. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, women have a firmer grasp on the world very early.
Yep.
That's why they seem, a lot of women seem to be more ambitious and more focused on goals as opposed to a man. Because I do believe that we're brutes.
Okay.
We're civilized, right?
And then after that, we become like equals. You're saying we're equally logical?
No, I believe the average woman is slightly smarter than the average man, but the super smart man is smarter than all of society.
Okay. That's funny.
Super smart man is these are just practical, these are just, for lack of better terms, for general applying. But in some studies that I did a couple of years ago, I started studying melanin, and I started studying like the difference, how melanin behaves between men and women, and I just learned so much about the brain and how it develops in different times. So it's very nuanced, the logical conversation. I do debate red pillars.
When do men typically become their most mature self? What age?
Well, they say that a man's brain fully finishes developing 25, 26 years old, frontal lobe. 42. I can agree on that. I haven't read on it on a long time. So
hey, somebody said 80 in the comments. Nah, 42 though. That's the age.
I can't debate this. I haven't studied this since 2000. These are the books that I was reading in 2015, 2016, 2017.
Don't get our finances in order until the other side of 35.
Right, I know a lot of we learn through experience, through failures, and stuff like that. We don't have the resources in society to guide us and to be in.
Yes, we do.
Just gotta figure it out.
Yes, we do. We have all the resources. We have more resources. We have access to more resources than women. We have less restraints. We have hold on now. We have less restraints than women. We have access to more information than women. I don't know what you're talking about.
Stop making general statements like that, okay?
Why not?
When you make general statements like that, like think of it like a PowerPoint. When you say the title, you put pinpoints of it. Like we have more resource here, this shelter, this show, this doctor. I want to hear specific things. Don't just make general blanket statements like that.
Like now, the one you made. Hold on.
Give you those resources if you be more specific about what exactly
he said we don't have resources.
I never said you don't have resources.
No, you said we don't. Hold on. 9. You started it off with a general statement. I rebutted it with the general statement, and now you want me to prove. 9. Stop. God damn. Are you okay? Do you talk to people in your real life like this? Seriously, is this how you talk to people? This is fucking annoying. I couldn't do it. I'm like, I'm about to burn out. This shit is crazy. It's fucking like talking to my child. It's crazy. You got ADHD, me too. But like, Jesus Christ, focus. So you said initially, that women have more resources than men. That's what you said. That was your general statement. Then I just said, no, men actually have more resources than women because we're men. So typically, because society is a patriarchy and we have access to more things than them, that's what I rebutted it with. And then you came back with, oh, don't generalize. Nigga, what? You generalized. You didn't say anything specific. I gotta be specific. Why do I gotta be specific? That don't make sense. Go ahead, Jay.
I talk to a lot of brothers about these. They telling me that I'm triggering resources.
Go ahead, Jay.
I'm sorry, Jay.
Yeah, no, 9. What I was saying is I do have a list of various resources, including books. Because there's absolutely one thing I want our brothers to do more of is read. But yeah, there are some. For example, you can even look at online courses. There's one called the Coursera of Indemnity. And what that does is it offers courses on a range of topics, really, from personal development to professional skills. If you want to get into the mental aspect and you're looking at things like self-help and mental health, you can look at places like Headspace or Calm for your mindfulness. You can look at, there's a bunch of those things like BetterHelp for your therapy. All of these things. There's a bunch of organizations, the Big Brothers, Big Sisters, the Toastmasters International. Like, there are a ton of resources, and for the most part, they've always been there for men, just not utilized as much and often as they should be.
Men hate doing the research on our own. We hate that shit.
Okay, so were these books that you reference?
No.
They're saying nine of Trump supporters.
Why you reading the comments? We talking.
Yeah,
I like to bring everybody.
You can't multitask, man.
Talk about one of the really good books is a book called Atomic Habits. It's a book by author James Clear. What it focuses on is building good habits and breaking the bad ones. You have Man's Search for Meaning. That is by, I think, a German author, if I'm not mistaken, that offers insight on finding purpose, on the meaning of life. You have The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey. It provides guidance on personal effectiveness and leadership. Like, these are resources that have always been there.
Jay, respectfully, there are a million books to help anybody do anything. That does not mean that men have specific resources the way that women. That was
name the specific resource that women have, Nine.
That is so,
Hold on, wait, Jay. Hold on, Jay. Wait. I want Nine to answer that question because that's a big one. What specific resources are out there for women?
It's clear. WIC, all this food stamps, the Section 8 housing, all of this is the patriarchy. It's the patriarchy sheltering women and taking care of women. They all of TV.
Did you say WIC?
It's called Women, Infant, and Children's. That's what WIC stands
What's that middle? What's that middle word?
Women, Infant, and
Oh,
Children.
okay. So what do you have to have? Hold on, wait. So what do you have to have to get WIC?
Can get it. Women can get it without children. I know plenty of women that have, but men cannot. Stop doing that.
Yeah. Hold on, wait. Hold on. Time out. Dude, I want to say something real quick. I got to say something real quick.
Let me list it.
I got to say something. You already fucked up though. The only one you can name is WIC, but WIC isn't sir. There is a reason why WIC exists, right? This is saying that acting like WIC is a resource for women is like acting like affirmative action is a resource for Black people. It's the same thing. The reason why, or DEI or anything like that, right? The reason why these things exist is because men have a fucking advantage, sir. so they have to offset that somehow because there are so many women with children in poverty. There's so many women with children in poverty. So that would improve that women, hold on. That would improve, sir. That would improve that women don't. You're talking about, this is crazy. I'm not moving the goalpost. You have to stop using terms you don't understand. If you don't understand the word, just say that, because that's not what I'm doing. I'm just giving nuance to it, because what you're doing is not correct. That's not what we're saying. I said that men have access to more resources than women. Man, hold on. I can't do it. Men have more access to resources than women. You highlighting a resource that women can get that men can't proves what I'm saying, sir. Literally proves exactly what I'm saying. And that you don't understand that is wildly disturbing at this point.
I got you, Plug. Men sell cars. How many women sell cars?
Nah, Kasim. Nah, this ain't it, man. This I gotta drop you, brother. I love when you come up, but this ain't the convo for you. Go ahead, Nine.
You asked me to.
Oh, they said men can get WIC. I didn't even know that.
Men can't get WIC. They have to be they have to be crackheads to get it.
Oh, so men can get WIC? Okay, I didn't even know that. So you was wrong. So you was wrong. Keep going. Section 8 is for everybody. We already know that because my daddy was on Section 8 too. Keep going. Hold on. Keep going. So you already wrong. Keep going. Even the programs you naming, men could get. So keep going.
Yeah, men can also get snapped.
Men could get. I knew men could get snapped and Section 8. I knew that. I just thought WIC they couldn't get. I didn't know.
You know it's not 100% of anything, and you using statistically insignificant people to try to defeat and rebut my argument is super disingenuous.
It's not.
You know it's not. You know when I said WIC, it's not 100% of women that's going.
You didn't say that.
Everything is nuanced. Of course, I don't have to say it because everything is not. 100%.
They give it to the people who qualify for it the most, right?
And then men don't qualify.
And why don't men? And why don't more men qualify for it? 9.
They have a burden of performance in society that they're expected to.
Nope, that's that lie. There you go, lying. You was almost there.
No, I don't have a question
So
for
we
you.
don't have a burden of performance in society.
No,
So wait, nine, if you don't mind.
we don't.
I'll give you. Wait, give me a
So
moment.
who's running the oil rig?
Ah, they always got y'all got the same misogynistic talking points. You don't work on an oil rig, nor do I. So don't mention an oil rig. Don't mention fucking building condos. You don't do none of that shit, bro. And you don't have that doesn't reflect on men in general, first and foremost. Second of all, the reason men dominate those fields and jobs is because men block women out. So that also wouldn't prove your point.
There it is.
And that's not a lie.
That is factual. But there's a few things. There's a few things here. Not only is that workforce of those blue collar jobs seeing an increase somewhere around, I think, 25 to 38% in the last 5 to 10 years of women getting in that. There are a lot of women who are bypassing universities now, going into those trade fields. So the question should be more so, why are they just not getting to this? They're just now getting to this. And then you have to start questioning, hey, give me a moment. Nah, come on, babe. Control yourself.
No, I just want to thank that person who put them. Just thanks, bro.
Mhm.
Go ahead, I'm listening. That's perfect. That's great. So it's not only that men have blocked these access. The thing that we as men are dealing with now is patriarchy that was set up by men who didn't even have us in mind. So we shouldn't even be having a conversation about women. We should be talking to other men about redefining all of these things. But one other thing I did want to say is I gave you a plethora of resources to better young boys into being better men. The same type of resources that young girls have used to better themselves into older women. So why is the first thing you go to WIC as opposed to all of the resources that
That's insane.
to better
You're
young
talking
men?
about books. And I highlighted institutions that help women sustain women.
But those institutions help men though.
No, wait, I didn't only give you books.
He didn't only give you books. Did you say didn't you say Toastmasters? That's not a book. That's a club, right? That's what they talk you how to do, like talk in front of people or whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah.
As well as big brothers, big sisters.
Yeah.
So those are not books. Those are organizations.
That's
that
what I
help
thought.
you through these processes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how you only got that I was speaking of books in my entire diatribe there. I don't know what's going on there.
Okay, you mostly highlighted books. I didn't know you highlighted that club. And let me tell you something. A lot of us men, we're not in a position to be seeking out these resources because we're hungry. We're most of the men we're not in a place where we have free mind that we can focus on growing and evolving us as children. Who knows to do
What?
that, bro? If you don't have,
Wait. No. The better answer is we're not interested. We're not
Yeah.
interested. That's the point.
We're entitled.
Because again, and I mentioned this. Wait, and I mention this every time, and I hate to mention.
so our
it. I don't put
circumstances
any
don't
joy.
define our interest.
Wait,
9. Let him
give
finish,
me
please.
I don't get any joy by mentioning this. Only 1% of black men are reading on a proficient level.
That's
Only
crazy.
6%
1%?
12th grade level.
Hold on, wait. 1%?
1%.
Wow.
That's according to Sage Journal.
I actually feel
Sage
like
Journal is an organization. Give me a moment.
important to me.
Sage Journal is an organization.
I'm definitely in the
that
1%.
keeps up with literacy.
I'm definitely in the
Sage Journal
1%.
is
That's
an
crazy.
organization that keeps up with the literacy of elementary, junior high, and high school students. And again, that's only 6%.
Yeah, because institutions are neglecting their boys.
But okay, but see,
Oh no, hey, no. He no. He
I can't
no.
let you do that.
He on to something. They do they neglect, but they don't only neglect little boys, they neglect little girls too.
No, they don't.
Nigga.
These schools are
Man, please. Man, please. They definitely neglect little girls. They definitely neglect little girls. You tripping.
Little girls don't get neglected.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
They do, but not at the scale that little. If we're gonna bring it down to a microcosm, not at the scale that black boys are being neglected.
Oh, now it's black boys specifically. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now black boys specifically.
You can be honest with yourself. And
This
say
is
that
crazy work.
Boys aren't interested in higher education.
They not.
It's just not something that interests them.
They're not. Even black little boys.
For that, we can't. Yeah, exactly.
And we should. And we
for that.
Jay, we should be interested in higher education the same way women are interested in higher education, because it's a very similar struggle, right? Meaning women in general understand, all right, man, the odds, the shit stacked against us because we women, right? They have accepted that the patriarchy is real, and they say, hey, I'm gonna try to combat it the best way I can. So I'm gonna go get educated. So I'm gonna go to college. I'm gonna go get a higher education. I'm gonna try to put myself in a position to earn as much money as possible. Also, I just want to be educated. They just seek education because going to college ain't about making more money. Everybody thinks that, and that's why that's how I know men they haven't really processed what college is, right? What a higher education is. They think it only helps you make more money. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. They think it only helps you make more money, right? Like they don't be focused on it just in general helping you think better. It keeps you alive longer. All of these things, just having a better education, right? Cool. So they just go, that's why you hear them saying, oh, well, you got an education, but you in debt. Oh, you just want to make more money. Yeah, I went in debt so I could be smarter, dummy, at the end of the day. What are you talking about? You don't think that's worth it? You went in debt for a Hellcat. I went in debt to get a degree. Which one makes more sense to you? So, but the women understand like, hey, the odds are stacked against us. The deck is stacked against us. Let's come from under. Let's do what we got to do to come from underneath this. And they go to school. They get a higher education. They also do things like don't take stupid ass risks. They stay out of trouble. All that is tied in with their okay, cool. The world is already stacked. I don't need to make it any easier to be gobbled up by the world. Same way black men should do. We should be on the same type of time. But instead, you got a lot of black men who think like white T men. Right? They think they white T men, and they think because of the patriarchy, they can identify with white T men, and that's where we get fucked up at. We identify with white T men with the patriarchy, and we start to go, well, we just like them because we're men, right? They're a man, I'm a man. Look how the system favors men. I don't got to go get an education. I could go work in construction. They are going to lock your black ass out of construction. I don't got to go I can get a trade and be a part of this union or that union. You can't. They will make it extra hard on you the same way they would make it extra hard on a woman. And they will give you, don't get me wrong, they will give you a pass before they give that woman a pass because of the patriarchy. But they still gonna make it hard on you. And when you get to that job site, they still gonna fucking put bananas in your shoes and call you monkeys and make little. No doubt, I'm just 100%.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? 100%.
Was two things that's interesting there. I tell people often what I do for work. I'm a truck driver. And we're facing something right now with the fact that in the next 15 to 20 years, we're looking at fleets that are going to be completely autonomous. It's going to take away a lot of those jobs that a lot of us are dependent on now. And because of that, I'm starting to learn how to be a diesel mechanic.
Dope.
So that I can at least be able to keep up with that field.
Mm-hmm.
But on the other side, one of the reasons why women, and not just black women, look at education the way that they do, surprisingly enough, and it probably shouldn't even be that surprisingly, a lot of their moms, aunts, grandmas, and sometimes even the patriarchs of the family have told these girls from, especially times from the 70s on down, get your education so that you don't have to depend on niggas.
Yep.
And they went telling the men that. They went telling the boys that as soon as women had the right to no-fault divorce rates immediately went up.
Yep.
And that's because at that time, women finally realized, oh, I can leave.
Hey,
Cool. Oh,
I'm gonna add something. I'm gonna add something to that, Jay. If they made divorces easier, which I think divorces should be damn near free to get, and if you could file for a divorce online, I think it should be as easy as renewing your. No, I'm dead serious. Getting a divorce should be as easy as getting a driver's license. Print it out, print it online. You sign it all. No, not print it out. You sign it online. You sign the paperwork online or whatever. You do some authentication type of shit. You know what I'm saying? You sign it online. You ain't got to be present. Oh man,
You're doing this for virtual notaries for money in the country. You don't really believe what you're saying.
Of course I do. I'm not dumb
why
like you.
not?
I'm not nine. I'm not a dummy.
What?
I don't go on apps. Nobody, sir, I promise you. I say this to all of y'all. I always got to remind y'all of this. My lives will be up on YouTube's. You can go back and watch, sir. You know good and goddamn well you've been lying this whole time. You saying I'm doing this for money is wild, nigga. You've been lying this whole time. I haven't told one fucking lie. You've been lying this whole time. You've been wrong. You've been loud and wrong this whole time and lying this whole time.
I don't think divorces should be easy.
Divorces should be as easy as ordering a drink from Starbucks. It should be like that. Huh?
That is dark.
What did you say?
God, this so you see what?
Women
So you
aren't.
see what
Hold on, wait. I
Bible
can't
calls
hear it.
misogynistic, right?
Hold on, wait. What did you say? Women aren't allowed to divorce?
The Bible says
Nigga, get out of here with the Bible. I don't care about the Bible. I'm not religious, and marriage was invented.
About that book.
Marriage was invented before the Bible. Just so you know that. It was
No,
bet.
What?
Anything you want, you name it. Bet it.
Just show it.
Bet it.
Just show it.
What do you want to bet?
Just show it.
Bet
I
anything.
don't want to bet anything. Nigga, just
Oh,
show it.
okay. Okay. This nigga
I
said.
can tell you that. I can prove to you that that book that you're talking about is relatively young in the grand scheme of religious beliefs.
Hey, give your life to Jesus Christ, y'all. Give your life to Jesus Christ.
That's not even his name.
Just
brother.
hold on, wait. Just a cursory search. Just a cursory. Just a cursory search. 2350 BC.
Huh?
2350 BC.
What
Marriage.
about that?
That's when marriage was invented. 2350 BC.
Marriage was invented in Adam and Eve.
Man, shut the fuck up, man. God damn.
See,
Now
he's
you-
giving up.
now he
He's
trolling.
giving up now.
Now he gave up. Yeah. Now he just trolling.
I'm not
Okay.
giving up, bro.
Alright,
I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you, Bible.
Yeah, we don't care about the Bible.
We don't
So
want to get in that Bible, bro, because
Yo, give
even
your
though
life
I'm not a
to
part of the
Christ,
religion,
bro.
I can guarantee you I know that book.
you haven't given your life to Christ. You out here lying like a rug. You ain't a Christian.
Listen,
Oh,
I'm
Stop
not a
talking.
Christian.
Stop representing a religion you ain't got nothing to do with, and you ain't never read the Bible yourself. And you out here lying on behalf of God. Stop. Did God tell you to be a liar? Did God tell you to be misogynistic? Did God tell you to be anti-black?
Listen, give your life
Hold
to
on.
Christ.
9. Did God tell you to be anti-black and to be religious?
Give your life to
Oh,
I'm not
okay.
anti-black. I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
Did God tell you to be anti-black? Did God tell you to be misogynistic?
An Israelite is?
Huh?
You know what an Israelite is?
Not you.
We believe that those are the descendants of the transit slave trade of the children of Israel.
The transit who? You don't even know the word.
Transatlantic.
There
slave
you go.
trade.
Yeah.
Don't do that for me, man.
Hey man, I'm just trying to help you out. In the book, hey, you read that in the book of Galatians?
Public, it doesn't surprise me. It doesn't surprise me that people follow that book, look at women the way they do. We have to remember that both in Matthew and Mark, Jesus himself called a woman a dog. So
Yeah,
even
Matthew
their own
16:24.
Jesus was an elitist.
No,
So,
yeah. He wasn't
no, I'm
only
not
came for the house
surprised,
of
but-
Israel. Matthew 15:24, he told that woman, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of
Hey
Israel.
man,
And she said, and then she humbled
I'm about to
herself
end the
and
whole
then-
live. And we start talking about the Bible, my brain start making fart noises. I can't do
And
it.
I don't blame you.
I can't do it. Talking about the Bible is like talking about Lord of the Rings, but I would rather talk about Lord of the Rings.
Give your life to Christ, public offender J.E.'s.
I did. I got baptized when I was 20.
Nah,
I got baptized when I was 17.
Yeah, I got baptized when I was 20.
And I threw it away once I learned about the rest of it.
Me too. I was, hey, y'all remember that song Funkified by the Brat at the beginning? It said, baptized in the funk. I was baptized in the funk, bro. I couldn't care less about the Bible. But there's no knock on people who do like the Bible. You can like it. Just keep it to your fucking self. As soon as it starts coming up in conversations like this, now you cross the line. Just keep it to yourself. It ain't got nothing to do with me. You can believe in whatever you want to believe in, brother. You can believe in the stars, the quasar signs. You a Taurus. I'm a Capricorn. We are our chi don't align. Our yin and our yang is off in the month of June, and Venus is in retrogrades, and whatever the fuck you want to say. That's fine. You can tell me all that shit all you want to. I mean, you can believe all that you want to. Just keep it to yourself, because it ain't got nothing to do with me. I dabble and deal in common sense and logic and and facts and objective truths and things I can see.
There's an afterlife after.
Yep, we gonna find out.
You're not gonna get confident when you're in front of the Father. I promise you.
Hey, hold on. I'm gonna tell you something. Hold on. Wait, let me tell you something right now, sir. I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. Let me tell you something right now. If God don't want me in heaven, fuck him. I don't care. He don't want me there. I don't want to be there. I ain't about to ask to come. You don't want to invite me in your house? Fuck him. You don't want me there? I'm cool. I'm good with that. I'm perfectly okay. Because there was a great writer back in the day. His name was Curtis Mayfield, right? He got a song. It say, if there's a hell below, we all gonna go. Y'all should listen. Hey, y'all should, yeah. Nah, not Pusha, man. There's a song. It says, if there's a hell below, then we all gonna go. And I, when I heard that song when I was just a young lad, it stuck with me forever. That's one of my favorite songs. But yeah, you should listen to that song.
There's a spiritual.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna get back to the topic though. I couldn't. Yeah, you already lost me. Don't care about it. Junior Barn, what's good with it?
What's up, man? You talking about F God? Dang, you fight like that, but God? Yeah, he wild. Man,
hey, I wish y'all like would live life based on like what y'all do on this planet, as opposed to living life based on some shit that some false promise. I wish y'all really like knew what you was doing actually affected the people that was here right now and changed how you know what I mean? Like, and then instead of being like, well, when I die, I'm gonna walk on streets of gold and get fucking silk and like, nigga, what? I'm gonna get 19 virgins. Like, bro, get the hell up out of here with that.
But wait, but see, watch this. Wait. Give me a second, babe. Watch this. You know what's more interesting? Nothing in that book is original. When you consider the oldest piece of literature we have is the Epic of Gilgamesh, and it wasn't even technically a religion. Then we get down into ancient Egypt. We get into Taoism, Shintoism, Zoroastrianism, Judaism, the book that the Bible stole from. All of these things, the Bible stole from ancient Egypt, Greek mythology, Norse mythology, all of these things.
Hey, you know what? There's a dope documentary I watched a long time ago. It's called Zeitgeist. They got it, they got 3 of them, but the Zeitgeist was dope.
That last 5 minutes in the Zeitgeist has been debunked already, man.
The last 5 minutes?
Yeah, that's the last 5 minutes is what we're talking about. The last 5 minutes is talking about Jesus and how, you know, Mithras and all the.
Nah, he got the whole first one is about religion. Ain't no 5 minutes.
I could speak on this. You want me to speak on it?
On the topic, yeah, not on what we talking about. I couldn't care less about this.
I'm you.
Yeah.
You said not what we were talking about?
I couldn't care less about religion. I promise you. I don't think you guys understand how little I care about religion or about the content. Yeah, couldn't care less. I care way more about stuff like this because this is affecting us right now today.
Influence. Okay. Shoot. Our relationships is tied to religion a lot. So
say what?
Okay.
What'd you say?
Religion is tied to relationships a lot, but
no, it's not. No, it's not. What are you talking about? In what way?
About marriage.
Marriage has nothing to do with religion, sir. Y'all got to do your histories. Get on your Google. Get on your Zooms. That is not true. Marriage was invented before religion. Marriage was invented before religion. Marriage was invented before Christianity or whatever you want to say. It has nothing to do with Christianity or religion. It is a separate thing. Hence the reason I am married, yet I'm not religious. That's proof. I'm living proof that marriage has nothing to do with religion. I'm living proof. As a married man, not religious, I'm married. How did that happen? No, you don't get to disagree with a fact. I'm so tired of y'all saying agree to disagree. 1 + 1 = 2. Y'all saying I disagree with that. Fuck out of here.
Exception to the rule doesn't make the rule, right?
What?
Exception to the rule doesn't make the rule, right?
That's not an exception to the rule, Junior. The institution of marriage does not have anything to do with religion. Hence the reason I could get married without being religious. I'm not the exception. That is the rule.
The Bible talks about marriage, right? And they told you how to get married usually. So that means you are an exception to the rule, right?
No,
You can't get married.
that's not even what that means. You don't even know what that word means. You're using it wrong. It's not the right phrase. You're using it wrong. That's not it.
Answer the question that you made, though. I'm gonna say you're right. We said men that give women advice are red flags, but who about men that give men advice? How you feel about that? Is they red flags too?
Nope. That's who should be giving men advice. It should be other men.
Giving men advice right now, so I was gonna say.
Yeah,
that.
I already answered your question, so you might as well not even say it because it would be a moot point.
Okay.
you thought you got me, huh? No, you didn't.
I know I was gonna get you because I know you kind of like narcissistic a little bit, but
am I?
I get it.
In what way?
When you're narcissistic, you gaslight. When you gaslight, you become manipulative.
When do I gaslight?
Well, see, that's what gaslight asks that question. So what do they gaslight? Then when I answer the question, you don't say no.
I would need proof. I mean, it's a fair question. If you say somebody is gaslighting, I would I just said 9 was gaslighting, and I pointed out how he was gaslighting. So when you just come up here and make assertions, I need you to substantiate that claim.
The reason why I said that you gaslighted because you said a man that tell women or advice, or men that ask women women that give them advice, I reverse the question to you. Say, hey, if you give men advice, you just said that that's not red flags, which is gaslighting because you said you know that men should give men and women advice, which everybody knows that, right? Because advice is opinion.
What is gaslighting? Let me.
I don't know. That's a question over the question. Gaslighting is a sort of manipulation. If you don't believe me, look it up.
No. What is it specifically?
I just explained. I knew he was gonna do this with narcissistic.
You didn't know shit, Junior. Stop. Answer the question. What is gaslighting? Tell me what it is.
Gaslighting is a sort of tactic of manipulation.
You don't even know what the word, sir. Let's be for real. What is it? What I know the word. I know what it means. That's why I'm asking you. I don't need.
It has manipulation in it.
I'm sure it does. But what does it mean though? Give me an example. What does it look like?
I knew it. He's gonna crash the question after the question after the question. I knew it. I could see in the future that he was gonna do this.
Yeah.
That's what tend to atheists usually do that because they.
Sir, can you answer the question? Hold on, Junior. I don't know, Junior. His name is Junior, but Junior, can you answer the question? What does it look like so I can know? Because educate me. What does it look like? What does gaslighting look like to you?
Do you know what manipulation means? Because I said gaslighting is a form of
Do
manipulation.
you know how to say manipulation?
Okay, now you question the question after the question, which I already kind of knew was going to do.
Or do you know how to say question?
Know that?
I was just going to say, is he saying
Question the question after the question.
Are you related to Glorilla? Say Cuban.
See, you really question the question after the question.
Say Cubans. Say Cubans on Cubans.
You have nothing to do with the point we were just making.
God
right?
damn it. I just wanted to hear if you...
You totally derailed the whole conversation, which I knew you was going to do that because you knew that you're wrong, but you want to prove yourself right by derailing the conversation and trying to make an argument that you can actually truly win so you can derail a different question. To answer, as soon as you agree with something, you're like, hey, I was right. That's what gaslighting in a sense means.
That's not. But okay. So yeah, you think that both parties shouldn't be giving each other advice. I think women can give men advice. I think hold on, Junior. I think it's perfectly okay for women to give men advice. And do you know why I believe that?
Why?
Because men are in the dominant position in society, which puts us at a disadvantage in a lot of ways. And in most ways, we are at an advantage, but in this one particular way, we are at a disadvantage, right? Meaning, or for an example, women have to observe men, right? Their lives literally depend on it. They have to observe men. They have to pay attention to us. They have to listen to us. Hold on. They have to pay attention to us. They have to observe us. They have to, for their own survival. They literally have to, right? They have to do it the same way. Nine. Just stop. The same way black people have to be like that with the same way. Hold on, Junior. Do you guys want to stay up here, or do you guys want to? What do you want to do? I don't. You let me know. You let me know. I want to have a conversation with you, but if you can't have it, if you have to keep interrupting, then you can get dropped or you can go. I don't either one. Okay. So I'm gonna finish what I'm saying. So yeah. So because of that, men and women, women are women pay attention to men first and foremost. Secondly, women don't have a reason to lie or manipulate men. Just generally speaking, it really doesn't benefit them. They could tell the truth about men. They don't need to make up a lie. They could just talk about the shit that men do, because men are the oppressors. So they could literally just say like, this is what men do. Men they oppress women in this way. Women don't make as much money. Cool. Men are violent towards women. Yep. Understand it. Like, right. They don't have to lie about men. All those things would be true. They don't have to make up a lie, the same way black people don't have to lie about YT supremacists or YT supremacy. We don't got to lie about it. We can just tell the truth about it. Right. So, but hold on. But when you flip that around, men have an inherent built-in reason to lie and uphold the patriarchy. That's just the reality.
These are all lies. You're setting it on false premise. The wage gap is a myth.
It's not.
Okay. Absolutely. Women are safer in this society than ever. And
doesn't mean that they're safe.
Men are so violent. Hold on. If men are so violent, how come lesbian domestic violence statistics are the highest? How come they're beating the shit out of each other? How come they're beating the shit out of each other in relationships at a higher rate than men are hitting women? Why?
Can I actually?
Men are so violent.
I answer your question. Nine. What study did you get that from? Did you read it? Hold on, Junior. Did you read the study?
Man.
Did either? Don't say wow. This is a real. This is a real.
Instead of rebutting it.
That's what I'm saying. You're
Question on question.
Hold on.
Rebut it, because if you Google it, you see that it is substantiated over many years. Recent study in 2021. I just can't remember right now.
I'm not even asking you. Look, cool. So you read the study, right? Okay. So what did it say in that study? What were the findings?
For an answer to rebut. You're fishing for an answer to
Junior,
rebuttal.
shut up.
This is embarrassing. You're waffling. Yeah.
Okay. So let me help you guys out. Nine, in that study, what was ultimately proven and what they said was when you talk about those DV rates, those women that reported those DV rates, they were just asked about domestic violence that they faced. It wasn't specifically about women. The overall number was it was what it was. But the largest part of that number, Brita, shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're talking about. Okay. I literally read it. So I don't want to hear neither one of y'all right now. Both of y'all are dunce. Y'all don't know what y'all talking about. Men made up interpersonal violence from those men to those women, from those men to those women, right? That made up the most significant part of the DV, right? If I'm not mistaken, it was close. I don't remember exactly what the number was. It was a large percentage it made up. So if you remove that, from that study, the violence that men visited upon those women, if you remove that, then the violence actually drops significantly lower. It's not, sir. You didn't read the study. You heard it on TikTok, and now you're regurgitating it. You didn't read it. I literally read it with my own two eyes.
Because you're waffling, bro. You're literally waffling, bro.
So wait, if you guys want stats, if you want facts, and usually I know public don't like doing this because a lot of times the people who bring up stats don't really understand what they're reading. I really need y'all to stop going to those stats that y'all are misquoting about lesbian relationships because one, you don't truly care about those numbers, and two, you don't give a damn about lesbian women like that.
Not at all. Unless he hunching on them. Hold on. They put 5 on. Yeah, very. I know because you're a misogynist. They put 5 on 9's head. By the way, go ahead, Jay.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yep.
So if you cared about women being abused, then you would look at what the World Health Organization says, where how about 1 in 3 women worldwide experience some level of abuse from men, and oftentimes the men are in the homes with those women. But that's if you truly cared about abuse happening to women and not trying to use it as a talking point.
Yeah, because they don't care. And they're not gonna look it up, and he never looked it up.
None of that mattered.
It did. It literally disproved what you were saying.
It doesn't surprise me that it don't matter to you. It doesn't surprise me at all.
Literally. But go ahead. So can we get back on topic? Are we done with that? Y'all little bullshit talking point. The Junior was, and this is why. Hold on, wait. Before I let you go, Junior, to highlight something for 9. This is why I don't listen to men. They put another. We got 10 on Bretta. This is why I don't listen to men, because see, when you get 2 men that are like still like extremely misogynistic together, you guys will just validate what one another is saying. With both of you guys are ignorant. Both of you guys are ignorant.
You like pussy just like me. You look at different women just like me.
What's your point?
Different girls that like you, you will fuck both of them just like me.
Wait,
no, now you're projecting.
Just like me. You're a fucking liar.
Now you projecting.
Shut up, Jay. You got hella bitches. You got hella women, bro.
We're both married to one woman
I
apiece.
got my lovely wife sitting here next to me.
And we don't and we don't call women
something I want to bring up.
And we don't And we don't call women the B word, by the way. Go ahead, Jay.
We don't do that. How dare you? Somebody asked me, how do I go from lesbian DV to straight DV? Here's the thing about that. I was talking about abuse to women. So when that 1 in 3 that the World Health Organization is talking about, it's not always relationships. They're talking about women being abused, period. Mm-hmm. If you don't care about the world and you just want to know about the U.S., the National Coalition Against Domestic Violence, it shows that 1 in 4 women have been victims of severe abuse by men.
Again, y'all liars. Y'all just like me.
Okay.
You just like me, public offender, JEs.
So that's
you see. Wait. Hold on. But you see, they got 20. And here's what they want to do. This is what did I say earlier? You're a crab in a barrel. You just want everybody to be like you, so you cannot work on yourself. So you can justify you being a fucking weirdo. That's all you want to do. That's it. 23. What?
Well, obviously, you can't speak to him because he's not going to understand, but it's only a few percentage difference between women getting abused versus men. Believe me, I can send a link again. If you don't believe me, I can send
I don't believe you.
They have the...
I don't believe you.
He's trying to look for it. Carol Rose in the comments, lovely person, by the way, accurately called it out when she said crashing. Because that's exactly what happened. I've been up here since the Brother Nine has been up here.
DomesticViolence.org. It's a .org website that you can look up. Mm-hmm. So, because I know, obviously, y'all want to listen to me, so, because y'all kind of, feminist. The divorce thing?
I think that what you're talking about is, it's not women to men. It would be men being violent towards men.
No, it's basically for men and women. It says 22% of all women got like domestic violence or experience assault in their relationships, and 19% men experience violence or assault in their relationships. It's lit in the site.
What is the name of this that you?
It's DomesticViolenceResearch.org.
DomesticViolenceResearch.org.
Use the website link again.
Yeah, I'm definitely not about to look that up right now. But let me read this.
He's not gonna look it up right now. Yes,
I'm not.
Of course, he's not gonna look up the facts. So when you win, derail the argument, the type of argument he can win, and try to say he's right all along.
They paid to drop 9. he wants to be validated in his degeneracy so bad. They were talking about 9.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna ask you, do you really want to win, or you just kind of, I mean, because you obviously don't want to look up the facts. So do you just want to win?
See, no,
Let me tell you the win just to make you feel better.
Look, Junior, here's the thing, and you got the perfect name, Junior. This is the reason why we don't usually talk stats over here, because a lot of y'all don't know how to read what it is you're looking up. I asked you what it was. You told me domesticviolenceresearch.org. It should have an article. What is the name of the article that you're reading from?
I told you the website. I already know what y'all trying to do. I'm gonna say that y'all won because obviously since you want to hear. I already gave you the research. I already gave you the
You
link.
didn't. You just gave them a website, and that's why I said I'm not about to look it up because it's gonna stop the conversation.
Exactly.
And I know that's why I was like, I ain't about to look that up right now. You weren't being specific.
It's a gaslight. If you don't want to win so bad, it's hilarious.
See, what he's doing in the public, what he's doing right now speaks to something that I talked about a week ago. Gentlemen, for the most part, aren't interested in things like education because there's no reward on the other side.
No, there is, Jay. There is a reward though, but they don't care about that reward though.
So you sound misogynistic.
Because listen to what Junior is doing. He's talking about winning. What we're doing here isn't a game, good brother. Why are you talking about winning?
I don't know. It's weird. He's projecting.
So I'm going to change my ways since I'm such a misogynist. Please change my ways, sir.
Hey,
secret. Check this out, Junior. Here's a secret. I'm a misogynist as well. And you know how? I can give you a really good reason as to why that is. Okay, I'll take your silence if you want to know why. So we live in a culture, a society that was built by patriarchy. Patriarchy breeds misogyny. I was born and raised in this country, in this culture. I'm inherently misogynistic. Now, what my goal is, what my decision is to now recognize that and continue to unlearn all of these ways that I am misogynistic. So when people call you that, when they label you that, usually it's because you said something or exemplify some actions that show that's who you are. In that moment, instead of getting defensive, you have a conversation, see what that is, and unlearn the things that you inherited because you were born and raised in this culture.
You know, misogyny means a hatred towards women.
You're simplifying it, good brother.
But yeah, I don't hate women. I actually love women. I want to marry women. I want to have kids. Want a woman. Tell me how is that me hating a woman?
Nothing that you've said up to this point shows that that's true.
Hey.
So I don't.
Hey.
It shows that you might like women.
Hey, Junior.
Speak on the Bible. Speak. That said.
Hey, Junior.
Speak on marriage, right?
Junior, do you look like them? Do you look like him grown up?
Derails the conversation again. Every time I win, you derail a conversation.
Nah, I'm dead serious though. Do you look
of a narcissist, male feminist, and you gaslighting? You trying to eliminate conversation for you
at all. You've made no progress or any sign of intelligence.
Do you look like Roscoe or not, sir?
Look, bro, look.
That's all I want to know. Because you sound like him.
Women doesn't respect you if you take up for them because you understand, bro. Like, I get it. It is bad men. Obviously, there's going to be bad men. I want to go against them, right? But it's like I want to antagonize somebody that clearly wants to get married and want to have kids. That clearly doesn't hate women. If I hate women, I would have been in jail because usually men that hate women goes to jail, most likely, right? Because if you hate women, you have to do a crime. You usually have to do some type of violent crimes or violent acts or violent sayings to women. Right?
Violent sayings? What are you talking about, Junior?
Why are you simplifying these things?
This is really dumb. How old are you, Junior? How old are you? Seriously?
I'm 23, but I'm gonna say this: y'all want to win so bad that y'all want really to manipulate the conversation.
Manipulate is whooping your ass. Manipulate. Manipulate. Manipulate.
Okay, you're right, sir. You're right, sir.
Let me tell you, Junior, let me tell you what's going on right now. I've had a pretty good work week, right? It was pretty good. And now I'm home. I'm with my wife. I'm with my 4 kids. We're relaxing, going into a pretty relaxing weekend. You know the reason why I'm telling you all of this? I'm not here for a game to win or lose. Why is your mind only solely on winning and losing? And you can give me an answer, but I can tell you the one that's most accurate.
Tell me.
Perfect. So in being a man in this culture and identifying with masculinity, you have to understand the traits that go along with masculinity. And for what I'm talking about right now, one of the core traits of masculinity, and don't take my word for it, go look it up, is competitiveness. Right now, you are exemplifying competitiveness at a level that can be interpreted as toxic masculinity, because nobody said this was a game to win here. I don't understand why you keep doing that.
I mean, you can say all that, but, look at the comments. These comments about women, they text and they seem real, misogyny. Like, it seems like misogyny, but
Nigga, a misogyny. What you say?
hold on. I said
Were you trying to say misogyny and misandry?
What is happening?
misandry? Sorry about that.
Misandry. Misandry.
But he said misandry.
Yeah, I messed up. I can make my faults on but okay. Let me speak.
Are you saying a misandrist?
Or a misogynist? Thank you for
A misandrinist.
Yeah.
Hey man, you trolling.
You remind me of the dude who said ahead of the sexuals.
A homosexual. You think I'm a homosexual? I'm a homosexual.
Excuse me, don't derail the conversation.
You right. You right.
Thank you for questioning.
I'm sorry, bro.
Was saying though. I mean, these seem real loving, right? Because man, we so oppressive, right? We're so evil. Let me see what they saying. What do you think the women say to men on these comments? Like, do you read the comment? They say I'm not.
I don't. While I'm talking to you, I don't read the comments.
What's the highest grade? I'm younger than what my age really is. Say I'm a loser. These seem very nice and loving. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping.
Wait, so you act like people have to like you or something like that? What's this? What's this entitlement?
They're not right. So can they call me idiot? So that means I am idiot. And it's I'm insecure. I'm not winning in life. I'm a kid. So they right,
I got my lovely wife in here giving me gifts.
I love that. Hey,
I'm gonna take that very much of the idiot.
That's the best gift. Hey, hold on, Junior. Hold on, brother. I got a job to do. Let me read these super chats. Rainbow Unicorn, appreciate Rainbow. Sorry, I said boo. Rainbow Unicorn said, you can be misogynist and sexually attracted to women. It happens all day, every day. Most men are misogynistic, and we are also attracted to women. Women are attracted. Junior. Hey. Shh. I'm reading something right now. Osa said, $5 on Roscoe, the misandrist. I can't with him. We tired on YouTube. Thank goodness Jay and Pub got some sense. The misandrinist is wild. Loza, what's good? Laza. Is it Laza or Loza? Loza, cool. What's going on, Loza?
How are you doing tonight?
We doing great. What's going on with you?
Also, just by the way, I'm a little bit sick. I sound probably congested. Just wanted to point that out. But I did just want to kind of
you and Junior.
clarify. Sorry, what was that?
I was saying you and Junior sound congested, so you gotta partner. Go ahead.
Okay. So your first kind of like point, I do disagree with, but I kind of wanted to see why you thought that way and kind of like an explanation of like your first point, because I have gotten pretty good advice in my life personally from men who are experts in their field. Like through college, I had like a career advisor who really helped me kind of figure out how to get my career together, how to get my resume together. And I also grew up an only child of a single father. And my dad gave me a lot of really incredible advice throughout my life. So I kind of just wanted to kind of see what your context and what you were thinking of in your first like understanding of your first point.
Yeah, I said it a few times, but what I'm saying is that, of course, the men in your life, you need advice. They give you advice. There you go. That makes perfect sense. But men as a group should not be giving women as a group advice, especially on things like, I don't know, like when men say stupid shit like, this is why women are single.
Yeah.
Stuff
like all
like
the red pill stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay, like all the red pill stuff of like women. Okay, what women should and should not do.
Yeah. Okay. But if you know a guy that is freaking, he knows how to invest money or some shit like that, and you want to invest and he teaches you how to invest, I'm not like, don't listen to him. That's like, no, Of course.
Okay. I just wanted to clear that up because I also I do think it's so important just to learn from anybody who has a valuable perspective. So that's kind of what my viewpoint is. If somebody has a valuable perspective, I'm willing and open to learn. I think everybody should be that way. But
Me too.
for men being the red pill stuff that men are pushing on these TikTok lives all the time and making all this clickbait, I don't agree with that because they're just women should do this, women should be like that. I don't agree with that. And I think that people should do as they please and just mind their own business.
Yeah, I think most advice that men give to women, outside of the women, I'll say this. I'm gonna say this. I could even go interpersonal if I wanted to, and I could say that I think the majority of advice that men give to women is bad.
Okay.
Even interpersonally, even father to daughter. I'm not saying this about your father specifically, but just fathers in general, right? Men, because I talk to fathers all the time, and they say the stuff that they say to their daughters, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's terrible advice. You know what I'm saying? Because they're passing on their misogyny, right, to their daughter, or they're passing on, if it's a white man, he passing on his racism to his daughter. If it's you know what I mean? It happens all the time. So I even interpersonally, I can make a case for men giving advice to women, but I wouldn't do that because like you pointed out, there's probably there's always these outliers or these you could your dad could be great or your professor could have been great. But even then, I would say in general, men shouldn't give advice to women. Just in general. Hold on, Junior. Hold on. She's speaking. Go ahead.
Or even on situations, because I think that also what you're saying actually does make a lot of sense. Also, for a whole, even politically, where men are making decisions on women's rights and that kind of stuff shouldn't apply to them because it honestly is very nuanced and they don't have the perspective or the understanding of that context of how a woman is affected and kind of what goes on in a woman in that situation. So you definitely do make sense.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. I think I can make and I feel like I'm being nice and being fair by saying, no, of course your dad or your da-da-da, you know what I mean? I want to leave that door open because not all men are equal. And there are some men out here that get it and aren't giving you aren't giving you shitty advice, right? I understand that. But I could even this statement could apply in general, and I think I would still be right. I could even expand it to your daddy, your uncles, your da-da-da-da-da.
Some men also use it to their advantage, and it's kind of it could end up in a very bad situation if a man is giving a woman advice when they definitely shouldn't. Or for example, if a girl's going through a breakup and she's like, what do I do about this guy? You should never go to a guy for that because a lot of guys will just take advantage of that.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
It's dangerous.
They'll be sitting there I mean, what you really need to do is find you a dude that's six. Hold on, wait.
With a blank to ride on. That's the thing that guys say. That's kind of how guys look at women sometimes.
Yeah, they'll be what you really should do is you should find a guy that is 6 feet tall that has on a Sixers hat and headphones. And then I don't know where you could find a guy like that. You know what I'm saying? You might, and then you turn around and it's oh, look, I got on a Sixers hat. You know what I'm saying? That'd be the type of advice niggas give you.
I see what you're saying. We're on the same page. We're definitely aligned. I just kind of wanted to clarify about that. I'm sure you have, but I just kind of wanted to see kind of what your take was and kind of see with context what you would think of my take.
Hey, based on attraction for sure. Boa for sure. Based on attraction that's where that shit needed to go right there. Boa. Hey, that's crazy. Don't forget light skin, right? Nah, GV, don't come in here, man, talking that shit. We took your saying, bro, and we flipped it. We flipped it on some new age shit. Hey, I appreciate you.
The next one, why are older married men obsessed with single women? Young single women, it's power. I don't know, it's gross, but it exists. That's just how it works, in my opinion. Yeah,
it's definitely it's the same reason older men are obsessed with the idea of mentorship of little boys. It's the same thing. They want to indoctrinate little boys into the fucking cult of man. They want to go out there and tell them all the stupid shit and they want to tell them that they want to coddle the little boys and validate all the bullshit experience that the little boys are going through and the young men are going through. They're gonna tell them I've heard a man do on here talk about you know, it's crazy that girls are you can't even go up to a girl no more, because if you do, she might call you a creep or da 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 da. I hear you, man. I hear you, young boy. Yeah, but in reality, they are creeps, because I've never been called a creep by a woman when I tried to talk to her. Never.
That's good. I'm glad.
Seems super easy not to get called a creep. I never thought about it either. That's not something I actually, well, I can't say I never thought, but like, there have been times when I avoided, like, I avoid talking to women in elevators. Like, I just feel like it's uncomfortable for her. It's just me and a woman in an elevator. I'll say what's, you know what I'm saying? If she nods, I'll nod, or I might nod to like, yeah, you know, whatever. But like, I'm not about to sit there and like really try to like.
For the existence of women, and I think that's good. And I think that like your presence on all of this is helpful. So
thank you.
Of course. Well, I'm gonna drop.
Okay.
I really appreciate the time. Thank you.
All right, get better. Yeah, man. I feel. Go ahead, brother. I'm listening.
Do you think women need to lead, man?
I think women are better leaders than men. Yeah.
Okay. I knew this was gonna come that way. Okay. Why? Because of education, right?
Oh, that's a part of it. Also, they just have the temperament for it. They're not as impulsive as men are. They have more integrity than men. But bunch of reasons. Yeah, they have more empathy than men.
That means you think they should protect us then? Because you know, I think she protect me.
Men don't protect men.
No, but she protect me though.
Nobody protects, sir.
Junior, what is
But she leading me. I want to protect you. So you said women are supposed to be.
Hold on, but listen to what I'm saying, sir. You got to listen. Men aren't the protectors. So why would you want women to be the protectors when men aren't the protectors?
Because that's what I want from a leader. Be honest, I can't talk about what I want.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just about I want. Is she a leader? If she want to lead,
Well, give her a gun. She'll be all right.
Okay, so I'm good. Okay, hey, I'll make a leader. She protecting me. She give me advice. She paying the bills. 200%. I'll be a house husband. 100%.
Will you be a house husband?
So yeah, 100%. She pay all the bills. And
most men don't even pay all the bills in their own house.
Junior just saying stuff.
Where the women at?
Most middle class, the average men who are married do not pay all the bills in the house.
Where do women pay all the bills and protect them? I want to know where they at.
Do you know?
Hold on, Keisha. Hold on. Let me say something to him real quick. The women that do that, sir, are in the same place the men are that do that.
Because I want them. Because
at home, awarding y'all.
Women are leaders. Hey, women are leaders that they should protect men, and they should be the one that paying all the bills.
Oh my God.
The women who are doing that are sitting at home in the house where they pay the bills. That's
So you're a leader.
I pay all my bills. Guess where I'm at? My house, Target, or work.
So my thing, since you're a leader, so what do you do in relationships then, since you're a leader?
Personally, I don't do relationships because men are scary.
So I'm not loving. It's like you don't like men, to be honest.
No, men are fine. I got a dad. I like him. I got cousins. I like them. I just like being at home where I don't have to risk it.
Can I say something? Hold on, Junior. Hold on, Junior. Hey, wait. Hold on, brother. Hold on. I'm gonna point something out to you real quick. Do you know how she said she doesn't want to get into a relationship with men? You said to her, sounds like you don't like men. She said, no, I do like men, and she gave you a bunch of examples of the men she likes. So overall, she does like men, but you just tried to gaslight her. That would be an example of gaslighting. You trying to, when she said that she doesn't want to get into a relationship with the man, you then tried to flip it into, oh, you don't like men, like in general or at all, like just men in general. When that's not what she was saying. She just said she doesn't want to get into a relationship with the man. That is a textbook example of gas. I just wanted him to know because he's using the word, and I want him to understand what gaslighting looks like. That is gaslighting. Yeah.
What you say is true, but you did the same thing to me.
No, he did not. Because here's what you said. You said you don't like me.
Explain. Now you've been controlling and narcissistic.
What is
narcissistic?
What's a narcissist?
That's not narcissistic.
Hey, hold on, Junior.
Narcissistic is trying to play mind games with you to make you think you're crazy.
Well, no, that's gaslighting.
Mind games.
That's gaslighting.
Cutting me off.
Oh, sorry, gaslighting.
People off when they talking, can that be a narcissistic trait?
It could be.
It can.
Also, hold on, wait, hold on. Also, but I got ADHD, and it doesn't mean I'm autistic. But ADHD is or I could have OCD and not be autistic. So just because you have, it's narcissism is kind of like autism because it takes a lot of things together there's a lot of traits for you to be considered a narcissist, not just one.
Narcissistic trait. So that was the point.
Yeah, anybody, you do narcissistic. We all do. Lying is a part of narcissist. You see what I'm saying? Narcissists lie too. So everybody who lies, hold on, sir, please shut the fuck up. Everybody who lies isn't a narcissist.
Oh, you're right. But she was cutting off, and actually was cutting off, but she said no. That's why.
No, I said no. That does not make me a narcissist.
Cutting off again.
Sir, you are not my father.
Yeah.
You can ask me to be quiet. You can ask me to be quiet, but you don't have to disrespect me.
You seem like your father in a weird way, because you know.
Nah, Junior, stop that.
Did you say I lack a father?
No, he said you liked your father in a weird way. Hold on, let me read this.
No, you turned it down.
Let me read this Cash App. Hold on. I'll mute you. Please stop. The Cash App, Erica said, Junior, you're too stupid to play mind games. Please stop. That is definitely true. Also, I am unapologetically Lisa said, to provide and protect is not a literal term. It is actually figuratively and metaphorically. Exactly. But Junior only knows binary. He only sees the world in like a binary way, black and white.
I'm very stupid, right? Because women said it and they're the leaders, so I want to know what the leaders do for me. That's why I want to know, because women supposed to lead and I'm supposed to be the follower, so I want to know which woman I can actually follow.
Junior, do you know what a leader is?
We got 15 on Junior head, by the way, y'all. 15.
Do you know what a leader is?
It's women. I think women are.
No. Do you know what a leader is?
No, I'm very unintelligent. So can you explain to me?
I didn't ask you for intelligent. I'm asking you a genuine question because you said I was
dumb. I don't know what a leader is because I'm dumb. So can you explain?
I mean,
there are characteristics of leadership, I should say.
Yeah.
So basically, characteristics of leaders are people who are willing to follow when they know that they're not the smartest person in the room. Another characteristic is they're willing to listen to other people outside of themselves, and they're willing to put other people before them, which a lot of women do.
My wife had a great, she talked to me about leadership one day, and I feel bad because I forgot I forgot everything that she said, but she said it. It was really good.
Excuse me, sir. I think it'd be misogynist because you talked over the woman and she supposed to leave.
They got 35 on his head. Junior, it don't work.
That's not how that works.
Bell said,
I need to know because I'm stupid.
Bell said, drop him. I'm sending the rest through Cash App. He said, we got you, Bell.
Damn.
Yeah. 15 more.
I'm not a female what? A female dog, a female cat,
a female light socket, a female.
Wait, what's a female?
We need 5 more, y'all.
How can you lead me to be a better follower?
Excuse me, I'm asking you what female what?
I don't know, because
5 more.
Follower, so you are a leader. So
we got 45 total.
I'm not a female. I'm a woman.
Okay, woman, can you please explain to me how?
Woman, please. Her name is Key. Hold on. She has a name. It's right there. It's right there.
It's spelled.
It's right there.
Just try.
Sound it out.
I'm getting the Nora. Excuse me, I'm getting the Nora about a leader. I want to.
We don't care. They paid it. We don't care what people say. My nigga drunk. Just to get by. Stacking money to me. Get that boy up out of here, man. Stacking money to the sky.
You know what the sad part is? I was getting frustrated because we asked for an article name and he kept giving the website. My Lord.
I mean,
Jesus.
That's all I ask.
If you wanna use a source, know how to give a source. Like, this is high school level stuff. I'm scared.
Also, there was no really getting through because he was trying to
he was a troll.
Soak into sarcasm, and think that it was going to get us somewhere. And there was no place. We weren't going to get anywhere with him. He was going to just let that sarcasm just go.
Hey, intelligence was chasing that brother.
Yeah.
See, that's why Public said he don't really like doing the stats talk and research talk, because a lot of the people who come over here and bring it up don't actually know what they're reading. It hurt me so much to see that there was somebody who was trying to use a source who did not know how to use the chart.
Oh yeah, wasn't that in the live when that dude we was trying to was that C Dave? Was that C Dave? Am I remembering that correctly?
He's one of them.
Okay, because I remember that. I was like, woo.
For me personally, when it's like obvious somebody's got the knowledge, it's like,
yeah, that was bad. That was a bad day.
You know what I mean? Somebody's got the knowledge. It's like, okay, obviously, you know, if they're dropping stats, sometimes we don't got the time really. I mean, we got the time, but to really look through all of them, because you know that the person is saying stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's like, there was no, even with 9, it's so crazy because there was a point earlier where there was a point where I was actually like, okay, when you said, you know, he hate women or whatever, I was like, man, that's such a strong word that I don't even use that word in my vocabulary. I don't like that word because it has so much power in it, you know? And I was like, I don't know if we want to just put this on this man. You know, he probably loves his mother, whatever the case is.
No, we don't.
It's crazy because as the conversation went on, it came out. You know what I mean? It literally came out of him when he started, when Junior got on there.
Mm-hmm. They started linking up. When they get, I'm telling you, I know how they function. It's basically high-fiving each other the whole time, just passing it on. It's a hive mind. Look, the patriarchy is a hive mind. That's how it functions. And the more of them, that's why and I wasn't playing. They always think I'm joking with them. They think I'm lying. I'll be 1,000% deadly serious when I be having this conversation. I don't listen to men as a group. I don't, because I know that when men get in that circle and start jerking, they just start validating all the bullshit. When men start getting in that circle and they just do that shit to each other.
Validating each other.
I can't do it.
Immediately, that's why they start to do that projection of, oh, you're just like me. You're just like me. It's like, no, you actually just kept surrounding yourself with people just like you and a whole bunch of men that are just like you because that was a comfort zone. And now you think that me and Jay are like you because you continue to be around other men that support your stance, when really you're not surrounding yourself with the right people. And that's why they say birds of a feather.
I don't even think it's that. I don't even think it's all of that. I'm not going to even hold you. I think what it really is they need, for them to exist, and this is the function of the patriarchy. This is how it functions.
Right.
For the patriarchy, this is how you can see how it trickles down. That's what I'm saying. For the patriarchy as a whole to exist, there needs to be a certain percentage of men to uphold it and defend it ardently, right?
Facts.
If that magical number that we, the percentage of men that it need, all you need is a certain amount of men to, you know what I mean, to augment that or to offset it. That's all you need, right? I don't know. I don't know the math. I don't know. I'm just historically speaking. All you need is a certain amount of men to 10, 15, 20. I don't know, but you just need a certain group. So they will fight tooth and nail on an individual level to make sure that those men never become they don't want 20% Jay Easy. They don't want men to become, you know what I'm saying, like Jay Easy, like 20% of men thinking like Jay Easy. That's the system folds. So every single time that man crops up, every time that ideology pops up and men start to wake up and go, hey, what's going on here? They try to throw the blanket back over your head and go to sleep. It's dark outside. It's dark. And like, nah, but wait, I done seen it. Like, what you talking about? Nah, it's no. Then they try to shame you. Then they try to get in the group and point at you and laugh at you, right? And I'm like,
deep down, they know.
But they know it's the truth. The craziest thing was 9 was saying not the whole time. He clocked twice in there perfectly exactly what was going on. So I was like,
that one statement.
I was like, we can end the live right now. Like, he completely understands it. Then I was like, where's the but? And then he follows it with the but, and then he started sounding, then he was lying, and it was stupid. And I'm like, see what I'm saying? That's the proof right there. You sounded dumb when you were trying to lie. You sounded smart when you agreed with me. I'm not saying I'm smart, but I'm saying because it was honest. When you just said the truth, it sounded smart. It was coherent. It made sense. When you tried to lie, it was incoherent. It was babble. It was bullshit. And we all clocked it. Hold on. Let me read this Cash App. Hold on. Since Chantrell said, awesome live and your patience for ignorance. Thank you, Chantrell. Go ahead, Jay.
Yo, I'm gonna slide on you guys, okay? But I appreciate your live every time.
Thank you. Go ahead, Jay.
What really concerned me is when Nine was talking about resources. I gave that brother a plethora of resources to pass along to boys to better improve, to get into adulthood and to being better men. And I noticed I noticed how dishonest he was in that moment, because before that he wasn't talking about anything specific about resources. So when I gave him specific resources from different facets, why did you use WIC? like as a thing that men couldn't get.
I didn't know.
As though TAF doesn't exist.
Y'all educated me today.
Section 8.
He said Section 8. I was like, oh yeah, this nigga just saying.
I wanted to touch on something. When you were talking to that girl earlier about how fathers can give bad advice, somebody was like, fathers can't give bad advice. I love my dad, right? I love my dad, but I never had some tough conversations about my dad and his misogyny where he'll tell me it's not true. Like, you know, especially when we talk about marriage, he's like, marriage is a good thing. And I said, Daddy, you know, technically marriage is a good thing for you, right? Because it benefits you in this way and that. And he goes, no, that's not true. That's not true. But he couldn't give me any MO of how it's more beneficial to women than men. So men, regardless if they're your father or not, they'll tell you the truth about men, but they'll also tell you the lie about men to keep the cycle going. Because men are always going to stand in protection of other men, right? Even though they know what they're doing is bad, they'll warn their daughters about it, right? This man is bad, he'll sleep with you, this, that, and the third. But a lot of men don't want to completely get you out of the cycle of patriarchy, because if they do, it doesn't benefit them as well. And I think she didn't kind of tap into that. She was like, well, my dad gives good advice, but your dad is still a man, right? So I think that's something people have to realize. And it's going back to, you know, men giving women is a red flag, because your dad is still going to feed in that hope, because he lives and thrives off the patriarchy just like any other man. So I think people forget that.
Yeah, they don't take that into account at all. Like they think, oh, it's my dad.
If you were still accepting people up, there was somebody with groceries in his name. I don't know who he is. He got a lot of air in his chest, though.
Oh yeah. I got him. Yeah.
Oh, there he go.
Yeah,
hey, good brother, how you doing, man?
Why you keep muting me, man?
I already told you, brother. If you're gonna be in the comments being weird, you gonna have to come up and articulate yourself.
Right.
I came up, bro. This is my second time.
I know. I'm happy I'm glad you're here.
Why you me in the comments though?
Because you was yapping.
Everybody yapping.
Nah, not everybody. Trust me. I'm inviting up everybody that's tapping, saying reckless shit. Trust me. I'm inviting them all up.
Well, this is my second video.
Just in case, brother, and just in case if you didn't see my response to you, I'm a father of 4, and I'm a rather active uncle as well. So I'm somebody's dad.
Yeah.
And I said, log off and go tend to him. Go be a father.
My baby's asleep.
Oh, here. This is no, it's okay. This is
your wife been staring at you for the past 2 hours, man. She ready for you to get off that phone.
My wife was actually in here. She gave me a wonderful gift. Did you see that?
No, I saw it when she did.
She ready for you to come to bed.
Look up in there. The subscriptions is low. The gifts is low. Why?
She ready for you to come to bed.
What'd you say, Jean?
This is the weird hour.
Okay. Zhang He, what'd you say?
Why are you worried about that man's wife.
I see that your gifts is low, my brother. Brother, your gifts are low. Subscriptions are low, my brother. You have to stop pandering to these women. Come live once a week, twice a week, not every day. Like Chief keeps saying, not every day. Don't be a hoe every day.
Yeah. But he brought her up like 30 times, so I said, you know, I think she want to see.
I want to be a pussy nigga, not every day.
Here they go, circle jerking. Oh my bad. I'm sorry.
I just be like, I like to listen to the the weirdness.
Not every day.
You said you a father, so I'm figuring like, why you on here?
Because kids are asleep at this hour, sir.
His wife up. His wife up, giving him
His wife is paying on her own business. If she can walk in the room, I'm pretty sure they got a good relationship.
It is 11:38.
Mind your business when men is talking.
Excuse me?
Keisha, when men talking, mind your business.
I don't have to because you ain't my father, you're not my husband, and even if you were those people, you don't disrespect me like that.
Go talk to your dad.
I don't need to go talk to my dad because I'm a full-grown woman. You go talk to
through public offenders training academy.
You got a husband
through his academy.
No, and I don't think that at all.
Okay.
Because a man doesn't make or break me. A man does not make or break me. I'm still gonna be who I am, regardless.
Somebody told you to call me a bitch. Somebody told you to call me a bitch. Call me a bitch so you can make this person happy.
Why would I do that?
They put 10 on. They put 10 for seeing his aim to go on a coffee date.
I don't do that.
That's it. That's exactly.
Agent, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hey, hold on, y'all. Agent said 10 for seeing his aim to go on a coffee date. But I dropped Zang though because he was.
I'm sorry, I'm not into that.
No. You're exactly right. This is degradation at this point. My man gets rocks off right now. He's enjoying this.
Yes.
And you know what's really weird?
Y'all
a lot of men don't understand that sometimes being a misogynist is a cheat at itself.
I'm not even talking.
I'm saying when I first got in, I said you said hip hop. You got upset about that.
I didn't get upset.
I said something else. You did. You called me out. What you summoned me for? Because I made a comment.
Yeah. Because it was a stupid comment.
Why you summon?
I didn't summon you when you said that. I just said hip hop. Yeah, I was like, what did I miss?
Yeah, that just threw you for a loop.
It was stupid.
Rap. Hip hop.
But no, it's way public.
We say rap. Who is we, nigga?
Who
the fuck is you? This nigga be thinking he be. Hold on, wait, Jake. Hold on. Brother, you think you talking for all the Negroes in the? You don't. You only talk for yourself. I don't give a fuck what you talking about, nigga. We don't speak. I'm not speaking for women. That's something a weird nigga would say. I don't do that type of shit. Nope, I don't. I promise you, I don't. I don't.
Can you explain how he speaks for women?
You've been speaking for women all day.
Can you explain how he speaks for women? I'm very interested because I hear a lot of people say that, but I don't understand.
Anyways, two men was just talking again, and you did it again.
So you want to be misogynistic out loud, and it's cute.
Nah, you rude as hell.
I'm not rude. I asked you a question politely. I asked you, how does he speak for women? How is that rude?
Two men were talking.
And I'm in the room, so
nobody's talking to you.
This is a 4-person conversation.
And I'm talking to this man in front of me.
This is a 4-person conversation.
No, it's not. It's a 2-person conversation. You made it a 4-person conversation?
There's 4 people on the panel, sir.
Like I said,
it's a group conversation.
I think it's not Nadish. Y'all thank Nadish for dropping C in. Yeah, we're gonna keep him muted. We're gonna keep him muted for the rest of the live. He's not talking about nothing.
I just really wish a man would come up here and explain how you're speaking for women when you let women on your platform speak for ourselves. That's crazy to me.
I don't got it. I mean, if the shit get outlandish, yeah, I'm gonna speak up. You know what I'm saying? But like, Like he was just saying whatever, but you a fully grown woman. I ain't got to jump up and be like, hey, brother, don't be like, it's online. This ain't, if it was in person, it'd be different. But online, you can say whatever, get it off your chest.
Then you're gonna hop up here and say 2 men are speaking like I have to go cower in the corner. When you get on a panel, everybody is talking unless the host says this is a one-on-one conversation. I don't no home training.
That shit is crazy. I be letting them. I like listening to the dudes who be circle jerking. I like to hear them like come up here and agree with one another because
because that forced laughing was wild.
It'd be crazy.
Weird. Like they just got off on each other. It was weird.
I like to hear it because it's a train. I don't know if y'all ever seen that movie. I think it's called like Centipede. Oh, the Human Centipede. It's like the Human Centipede. So
I hate that. I know that movie.
Yeah, if you could get through it, I got through most of it. It's wild. But so basically it's like Nine initially said that was his thing. Oh, hate is strong. I don't hate women. Okay, and we had a conversation and come to find out he actually did, right? And then the other guy got up here and they started, they even started laughing the same. It was crazy. Like Nine wasn't even laughing like that before. Then Junior came up here they go. Blah, 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 blah. They start laughing the same. Okay, cool. And then this dude comes up and he's laughing the same as the other dude. Like it's Human Centipede. They all just eating the same shit. They just connected at the anus and the mouth, right? And they just it's the wildest shit ever. I'm like, damn, y'all really just be on this type of time, like for what? Like, what's the? I don't understand the point. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get being a troll, but you got to be good at trolling. Y'all not even good at trolling. Just saying, like, you can't say I don't need to tell you if I'm trolling a person. I don't tell them they're emotional. I literally troll them and to the point to where they react emotionally, and I go, right? But they don't do that. They don't get the reaction they want. Then they go, you're being emotional. I'm like, I wasn't even talking. What are you talking about? How am I being emotional? I'm not even talking to you right now. What do you mean? It's weird. Like y'all just want to troll. That's fine. I got you, man. You just got to get better at it. I'm trying to. This is like your training ground right now, right? I know a lot of y'all play Madden and shit and 2K. This is the training facility. Your video games, your video game training facility. Worrying about another man's wife.
And make a good point without getting emotional. Like I'm sick of them coming up here and saying your nails are painted or you're sensitive. Like stay on topic. Stick with your point. Why do you gotta get personal?
I love it. I love that my nails trigger them so much.
I don't get it. They just nails.
It challenges. That's why I like to do it because it looks good. That's a part of it. But also, it is a humongous FU to the patriarchy, and people they can say it just is what it is. Clearly it is. Just painting your nails is an act of defiance when it comes to you know what I'm saying? It's like the first women that wore pants in church. You know what I mean? Like it's like that. It's like the first women that was like, nope, we're not wearing dresses, we're wearing pants. Deal with it. When they see it,
their minds just explode and they just panic. Like your nails are painted. Okay, you all right? You feel good now? You just blew up.
Yeah, they got it off. They got it off their chest. Where did M go? They got it off their chest. It's a wild day though, man. I love it though. I love that for them, man. Y'all keep tapping though. We almost up at 200,000. Hey, I appreciate y'all on the YouTubes, man. Let's get the likes up. Where we at? We almost there. We almost there. Y'all bang the cash app one time. Thank you for keeping alive, supporting the live. Go ahead, Belle. Hey, Keisha, I appreciate you coming up. I'm a rotate. Yep.
Go ahead, Drop.
Yep. Go ahead, Belle.
Hey, Pop, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, that's me sending all this money to Drop everybody. That's me. I'm the dash. I'm trying to get everybody out of here.
Y'all shout her out. Y'all shout out Belle right now. Let's give Belle right now because she done paid to drop the motherfuckers. I like it. Come on. I love it.
To come here and just prove the points of lack of education. It's a headache, yes. And it's just so shameful to see. Because all these are black men too. So come on.
It's just because I'm black though. Hold on, wait. I want to be fair. If I was a white T man, it would be white T man in here because I definitely ran into the white T man live.
like you don't always just have, just black people here. But
no, I don't. Yeah.
Come on, man. Like Jay already said the stat of 1% reading rate, which is just deplorable, but explains a lot. And they come up here and prove it.
1% is
like,
crazy.
Really? And this is where I have a serious problem with their anti-intellectualism, and they get on women for being educated and being in debt as if we can't pay our bills, knowing damn well they can't. And so I want to attack women on education, but refuse to finish education themselves. Like, how many of them are finishing high school? Just straight off the bat, how many are actually graduating high school?
That what percentage? I don't know, man. I think the high school numbers is pretty abysmal right now.
And then, that should be their focus. You would think that, damn, I need to get my game up. Like, we do something, just have some basic level. Because that high school education obviously is going to get you paid more than no high school education. And obviously college education will get you paid more than high school education. But to just choose to be uneducated is just ridiculous.
Facts. CN.
Remember when we... No, go ahead.
Hold on. CN.
No, go ahead. You can go, Jerry.
I'm just telling CN something. CN, they paid to drop you, fam. They paid the 50 to drop you. You got to pay the 100 to come back up. You can pay the 100 to come back up if you want to.
Yeah, CN, go to sleep. You're too young for this conversation. I told you before.
Bang the cash out one time. You know what it is.
You got a bit, dog. You can pay it.
Yeah.
You're the man around here. I believe in you. I believe you can pay
it,
man.
This how you prove it. This how you prove it right now. Prove you making that good money.
So on the topic of education, as regards boys and even more specifically black boys, and unfortunately, and I say unfortunately because of what the numbers show, I've tried to have that conversation on here before, and I got the same response I did today with 9, with him finding reasons to say that we are not interested in education that way as a collective. We're not, and I'm willing to believe that there isn't a push or motivation, if you will, to teach young boys, young black boys, better, to get them more involved in education. But for boys and men, we need some incentive on the other side. We need a prize on the other side, something that we believe to be tangible. You can't just tell us that, oh, this will make you a better person, or you will be able to read better, understand things better. Nah, we want a trophy. We want some money. We want a few women. We want a car.
The prize on the other side gotta be vagina.
It gotta be.
It gotta be vagina, bro. If you want to motivate these heathens, it gotta be. And I'm not saying that somebody should offer him that. I'm just saying, like, for them, in their mind, that's the prize that will motivate them. Some vagina.
You have to give us that. And we don't consider the ideal of being a better human being as a part of it. Not even just being a better boy or being a better man, but being the ideal of a better human being, because a lot of us haven't even conceptualized the idea that we're simply human beings and not just men. Because when we are revolving ourselves around being just men, we put ourselves in that box of masculinity and what masculinity say we're supposed to be. Mm-hmm. And a lot of us haven't gotten out of that box to say, wait a minute, I like to do and say and experience shit that masculinity say that men aren't supposed to do, say, and experience.
Yeah.
So
and see, but that's even working against them. It's been working against them over time, but I feel like you can see it more now. Like in the 2020s, you can see it just working against them. Like the depression rate has picked up, the suicide rate has picked up for them. Like, where do they think this is, or where do they think it's stemming from? Like
they blame women for it.
Really?
They do. And you bring up an excellent.
I'm not joking. Hold on, wait. I want to be Jay. I want to be clear. You could tell me. Do most of these men not blame women for this?
Oh, 100%. And what's crazy is it's not even women. A lot of them have an arrested development from being turned down in high school.
Yeah,
they're still taking it out. They're taking it out on adults for not being able to get that girl in high school.
Yeah,
that's where it stopped for them. But the point you made about how many of us are taking ourselves off this earth. I had a men's mental health live a couple weeks ago about that, and there are The self-unaliving rate for teenagers is steadily rising between the ages of 13 and 17. For whatever reason, interestingly enough, it goes down a little bit in the 20s, but on the other side of 35, it goes up from 35 to like 55. And I want us to know so bad that patriarchy failed us too. It's not working for us.
They don't care. But yeah, man, it's a cold world how much men blame women for these issues that have zero to do with women. And also women be the only ones trying to help us. Somebody that was in the live earlier and they were talking about like women don't create safe spaces for men. I was like, women create more safe spaces for men than men do.
Women are the only one creating safe
They're the
spaces.
only ones. I mean, I'm not gonna say that because Jay does it. So that's what I'm saying. I know a few dudes that do it, but like, that's it. Like, it's like a handful of men that create safe spaces for men. All the other safe spaces for men, all the other places, and not even just online, even at home, I'm saying. In the house, women are the ones doing that. Men aren't doing that. Fathers aren't doing that for their sons. Uncles aren't doing that for their nephews. You know what I'm saying? Like, men at work ain't doing that for their co-workers. It's the women that's doing that all the fucking time. Like, what the y'all just be saying the opposite of reality. Like, every day you find a way to be like, here's reality. I'm going this way. Like, what the fuck?
So public. Somebody in the comments think they got me with this one, or if you're genuine, you know what? I take that back. I'm gonna believe you're genuine. I'm gonna answer you in a genuine way. Then I'm gonna go kick it with this lovely lady here. Since '95.
Oh my God.
Want me to talk about all the women on antidepressants? I don't think he or she, whoever they is, I don't think they understand what they're saying.
He don't know.
Perfect. I don't think he understands what he's saying in that statement. If you're telling me that there are a bunch of women on antidepressants, what you're telling me is that those women understand that they have an issue and they're trying to address it. I don't understand how in that sentence you wasn't able to pick that up. That one is really simple. I ain't even got to dig into the research on that.
That's common sense.
But if I were to dig into the research, I would tell you this. According to the American Psychological Association.org, that's the APA, only about 26.4% of Black men are willing to go to therapy and to seek some kind of help. There's only 26.4% of us willing to go and seek some type of help for our mental issues. That's compared to...
It doesn't matter. They're sad too. That's the point.
Hey, man. Damn, he was almost landing. He was making such a good point. What is wrong with y'all?
Right, then it just... Man.
This shit, man. Something is off. Something is not clicking in us, man. I'm not even joking. It's not funny, dude. It's like something is really fucking wrong with us.
It is.
Shit is crazy.
Because on the other side of that sits behave yourself. It's okay, brother. It's all right.
God damn, man. What is wrong with us?
I do the 4-4-4 technique. You inhale through your nose for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, and gentle exhale from your mouth for 4 seconds. Get back to your core, brother. It's all right. What I was going to end with is even when us as men, as Black men specifically, want to go get help for our mental issues, it can be tough. Because if we want to see someone who looks like us, Black Americans only make up 3 to 4% at the doctoral level. So this is, I conclude with this. This is a two-pronged issue. For gentlemen, specifically for us Black men, one, let's start talking about and caring about not only our mental health, but the mental health of men collectively more. And two, we can build a stronger foundation to some of us getting into the field to get to the doctoral level, which means we're getting that education and we're putting back into the community.
Bet. Hey, Erica put 5 on 6 already. Go ahead, 6, man. You can respond. The clock already ticking.
Well, that's nice and all. That's nice and all. You may be right. I'll give it to you. But at the end of the day, they're still depressed. It doesn't matter what that's all I'm saying. They're depressed. You're sitting up here saying men are depressed because of this and that. They're depressed too.
What's the point?
My point is...
I never said there wasn't.
Yeah, I'm not understanding. What's the point?
Because you're trying to make it seem like, oh, they're depressed because they're doing this and not listening to women. That's not why.
I don't think he was comparing one is depressed, over the other. It's more so women are doing something about it. Women
What are they doing?
willing
Popping
to do
pills?
something.
That's all I was saying.
No, we go
No,
to
no, yeah, no. Yeah. Hold on, wait. Wait. Yeah, they're popping pills. So what?
Those pills are not going to help you in the long
It,
run.
they do. You no, and that's the hold on. And that's the problem. So many men think that they got 10 on his head. So many men think like 6. Oh, so what? You telling me I can get on these meds and they're gonna help me? Yeah, they do help a lot of time. 15. They do help. It's not Fenty. It's not Fenty, bro.
It's not true at all.
It's not true.
I can speak from personal experience. From between the ages of 16 to about 24, I was taking a medication called Paxil, specifically for anxiety and depression. And when I was ready to get off it, I was able to make the relatively smooth transition, listening to the doctor's orders, of course, to get off Paxil to a more holistic practice. It don't build.
It's better ways, bro. It's better ways.
Nah, you don't got the answers. You ain't got the answers, Sway.
You know what? Public. You know what? I gave him a better way up here when he came up here. He didn't even acknowledge it.
I did. You told me. I did. Look.
20 on his head. Hold on. Let me read this super chat from Tawana. Tawana said, "These people love to bring up the Bible, from which they do not enact any other behaviors or their Savior, and forgot that their Bible said that God's children perish for the lack of for the lack of knowledge, yet they do not read."
Yeah, you guys had the lack of knowledge. You don't know about the Bible. That's why you're gonna perish.
Rainbow Unicorn said, "These women are depressed because of men." Ain't that a motherfucking fact?
Yeah, blame it on us.
Yeah. I do.
But I just wanted to say, remember the conversation we were having yesterday? I'll give it to you, public. You guys are right. I did the research. You guys are right. I give it to you. But at the same time,
which one? Which part?
Remember when we were speaking about the equal pay?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you guys are right. I give it to you. But look at this. Kay told us a story about how she was working for 11 years. Some guy came in, he was working for 5, and he's getting paid more than her.
Yep.
That's literally illegal. So why don't you do something about it? Why don't she sit down with her boss and have a conversation?
How is that illegal?
I would expect men to do something about that, honestly.
If an employer is paying a woman less than a man for doing the exact same thing with the same credentials, it's illegal.
No, but it's really
who holds the most positions of power politically and economically?
No. It's A, but A, it's not illegal, and B, because you would have to prove that it was based on discrimination. And it's fucking virtually impossible to prove it.
Hold on. She literally came up here and said, "I've been working for 11 years.
Yeah.
She's been working for 5. My track record's better."
Yep.
That's proof right there.
It's not sir. They could pay you whatever they want to fucking pay you. The only way for you to know that it was because you were a woman is because it would have to be somewhere. It would have to be like they said it to somebody. But if they just do it, how the fuck do you like? How do you prove that? 25 on his head.
One last question. If that's the situation, why didn't she say, "Let me sit down with my boss and have a conversation"? Why is she not doing that?
To do what? Get fired?
What the fuck? So what are you gonna do? Just take the L?
Yeah, we do it all the time. Black people and women, and we do it all the time. What are you talking about? We do it all the time.
Watch this. King Loaf said to me in the comments, "Why would the man do anything if it's helping him? You got to help yourself in this world." See, Shenanigans said something like last year that resonated with me, and it still rings true now. A lot of us as men don't give a damn about community. Look at what that other comment said. If you knew this was true, and at this point we know it to be true, if you've seen these very overqualified women earning less than men on average, as men, if you gave a damn about community, you would go to your elected officials and say, "Hey, look, man, what we gonna do about this?"
Why would I?
Hold on, wait. Hold on, I gotta read. Hold on, wait. Let me read the super chat. Ms. Poetrix, I appreciate you. She said one of my favorite sayings. She said something Nigerian mothers would say to these men: "Wisdom is chasing you, but you run fast."
Yo, listen. If they're not doing anything about it for themselves, why would I?
Hey man,
You really
that type of
believe-
shit make a
you really
nigga want to
believe
move to
women are just-
Nigeria. I ain't gonna even hold you. Them sayings be making me really want to get back to the motherland. That shit funny.
So wait, you are willing to believe women are just laying down and accepting the fact that they get paid less than men?
He literally just said that.
What?
I literally just said, so what do we do? Just take, what should they do? Take the L? And public said, yeah.
Yeah, because what the fuck can they do?
So Jay, there's your answer.
So no, what my answer is, if men gave a damn about community, then collectively we would get together, we would go
And
to
help
our
the women.
elected officials, and we would get that change.
What is that? What is another word for that, Jay? Would you call? What would be another word for that? Men coming together to defend women. Protection. Protection? Wouldn't that look like? Isn't that protection?
It would look like pretty goddamn good protection to me.
Wouldn't that look like protection?
But
Oh, okay.
also, if I could take it to a level of philosophy, under the Ubuntu belief, the philosophy of the Ubuntu of interconnectedness, it is seeing yourself in each other, seeing yourself in everybody in the community around you. If we believed more in that philosophy, a philosophy from South Africa, by the way, then I would believe we would get more progression.
Also, Samantha, I want to mention it because I was about to say that shit. She said a lot of us are quitting and starting our own businesses. Ain't that what's happening? It's like women are like, it's only so much people can do by themselves because it's not a, you know what I'm saying? Like they need men to step up. They need a bigger group. They need, they need people to care, but not enough people care. To Jay's point, that's the problem. So individually,
You know wait, give me a second. You know how much of a fact that is? The group of people in this country who is the fastest growing entrepreneurs as it stands,
Black women,
is Black American women.
Yeah,
that's very true. I believe
so that's a fact.
Yeah, the people that's being locked out the most is looking up. They getting educated and they like, well, I ain't fuck it. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what man. Y'all don't even understand. If we could just somehow, some way, get over our ego and just fall in line and follow the women, we could come up. Like I'm really not understanding. Like all y'all got to do is all we got to do is just fall in line, and we good. We're good. Y'all want to run off on the unbeaten path and do all this weird shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they already doing this shit. They already doing the blue. They already got the blueprint. Just do what they do. Let's just do what they do. Easy.
You can't even fight for other paid. What do you mean?
What'd you say, Six? Hold on, wait,
This
Jay.
is why I agree.
Jay, hold on. What did you say? What'd you say, Six?
Follow. You say follow their lead. They can't even fight for equal pay.
That's a dumb.
Who do you think brought up the fact that women are underpaid compared to men?
Who brought it up? You said?
Yes, who do you think brought it up? It was the women who pointed that out. All they can do is initially bring awareness to it.
Oh my
And then
God,
come
this
together and do what they
cannot
can.
be
But
real.
again, we're going against a force, the patriarchy, that we do not control.
Hey, if I can hire a woman and just pay them less.
Here comes this
why wouldn't
stupid
I
point. Here comes this dumb point.
It's true though. Answer it. Actually answer it. Why wouldn't I just hire a woman?
Because you don't like
Because
women.
you don't care about community.
Because you don't like women.
If I own a business,
30
then I
on his
can
head.
Profit more by hiring.
Hold on.
only
Time
women.
out. I gotta tell you something. They are doing that.
Yeah, they are doing that.
They are doing that though. Just so you know. Just so we can get to the end of this story, they are doing that. Just FYI.
All right. What
Whatever. They're doing it. Businesses are hiring
field
women
they're doing it.
and not
You
paying
can't
them.
answer what field they're doing it in.
In many fields, not one field.
So name 3.
Any fucking field. What are you talking about? Any field where they're hiring women and men, they are definitely hiring women and not paying them as much. Capitalists don't care. What are you talking about? They don't give a fuck. They don't care about men or women. You see what I'm saying? They don't care. They don't care. The only reason why capitalists care about men, right, is because most capitalists are men. You see what I'm saying? And what they care about is keeping the system intact. That's it. 35 on his head. That's all they care about. So they'll throw working class men a little doggy bone here and there, right? They'll throw you a little doggy bone and keep you engaged or whatever, but they don't give a fuck about men. So they're gonna do whatever's best for capitalism, which is they hire women. Also, they're hiring women because women are more educated than men. So that's another reason they're hiring women too. Like even if they don't want to hire women, they got to, because women are getting degrees more than men.
But see, he asked for 3 fields. I can give him the 3 fields if he's open to accepting them. One would be technology and engineering. The other one would be finance and specifically investment banking. The other one would be medicine and healthcare. Those are 3 fields where the women are qualified to do the jobs that men are doing in those same fields, but routinely are earning less.
Shit, somebody named some other jobs. Stage crew, delivery driver, tech supervisor, retail manager. It's just great, man. It's just my boy, if Jeff was up here, he'll tell you he hiring the women's whenever he get a chance to. They just perform better. They just perform better, man. Women perform better.
No, they don't. It depends on what we're talking about.
Bro, it really doesn't depend. I
Why
promise
do
you.
keep moving that goalpost, bro?
It really doesn't depend on that. I'm just telling you in general. It doesn't.
I just gave you the 3 fields you were asking for. You just kept running.
No, those are good answers. I give you that.
40 on 6. They said free your girlfriend.
This is the fastest I ever got knocked off. Holy. My girl's free to go whenever she wants to, yo.
You told her you got a roster?
Chill out. I don't have a roster.
That's what you said yesterday.
I don't have a roster.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I screenshotted that. I don't know what you were talking about. As soon as I seen that, you thought I was playing. I said, I can't wait. Your girl be on TikTok? Oh, man, I want your girl to come in here one day.
We'll never find it.
So wait, sis, is that why that's
she don't exist?
Number in your name? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Pardon me, what you
Play
said?
a player like that?
No, I'm not a player
Is
at
that
all.
why you got the number 6 in your name?
No, I'm from
That's for Toronto. He a 6 god.
But I mean, look.
He's, or as he put it, a Fenty god.
You also reference the Bible. Don't your Bible say that you could be able to have like a roster if you want to?
I don't know the way you're thinking of it, but I don't want to get into the Bible.
Yeah, we know. Hey, Miss Poetry said,
I'll turn this into church. You guys are not ready for
nah, I'm definitely not ready for church. Miss Poetry said women tend to not half-ass things. That's true. You don't got to stay on them as much. They just kind of do the work without you fucking pestering them. Hey, GV, man, what's good with it, fam? What you want to say about the prompt?
I want to know what you think about older men being obsessed with single women.
What do you mean? What do I think about it? You don't got to go on mute. You got a good background. You can stay off of mute right now. I know you got the habit of muting. Just stay unmuted right now. What are you asking me?
What do you think about older men being obsessed with single women?
Yeah, what would be specific though? What do you mean? What do I think about it? Like they shouldn't do it?
I want to answer that.
What? Oh, you want to answer it? Go ahead, 6.
Older men that are married are obsessed with single women because, for example, what I do for work, I'm in and out of a lot of homes. And when it's time to talk about money, it's always the guy we're talking to, right? Whether they're going 50-50 or he owns the house. And you know what? When I ask him, well, hey, how do you want the countertops? How do you want the floors? What do you want? You know what the number one answer is? I don't know, bro. Whatever my wife says. I just sign the checks. Because most men are living as a hostage. They meet a woman. When they meet the woman, she has a mask on. When they meet the woman always has a mask on. Once they either have a kid with that girl or they marry her, that mask comes off and we see the true woman.
What if I told you that everything you said is bullshit? And here's why. What's really happening is men don't put forth any effort into learning the things that they need to learn, right? Here's my proof. When I talk about women being the leaders and stuff like that and how they do all the labor in the home, he knows that he ain't paying attention. He ain't been looking at designs or none of that type of shit because men are lazy as fuck. So he defers to the woman as he should because she's the one that's been paying attention. That's what happens. It ain't none of that weird shit you just said. What the fuck are you talking about?
Nah, bro.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Nah, yeah, bro. Yeah, no, yeah, bro. Nah, yeah, bro. 100% is what I said. Without a doubt, it is 1,000% what I said. Men are not paying attention. Let me ask you.
Because they're lazy and uninterested.
They're uninterested. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. I promise you, that's what it is. 6. That's what it is. Look, if you ever get married one day, right? Which I pray to God you don't. But if you do,
I will never get married.
Oh, okay, good. Never have a baby.
No.
So you're not. Wait. So you're not gonna have kids, right?
No, if it happens, it happens.
See, I don't like that talk. That's a weird state. I thought you was a Bible. Wait, I thought you was a Bible. Wait. I thought you were a Bible thumper, sir.
The Bible doesn't say you have to have children.
It don't say you got to have children.
But you said you're not getting married though.
Having children.
Hey, as I said before, I don't want to turn this into church.
Okay, thank God. All right, cool. You're right. All right, cool. So let's back it up a little bit. Hold on, let's back it up a little bit. So the women in the relationship are doing.
Real quick, I'm gonna drop. You can
okay, Bill.
Somebody else. Thanks.
Okay, Bill. Appreciate you. So the women who are doing all the domestic labor, that would include planning, right? Picking out designs, things of that nature. But if you ever get married and you plan a wedding, you will see exactly what I'm talking about. Your wife, your future wife or whatever, your girl at the time, she will more than likely do the vast majority of the planning. She will, and she won't like.
Yeah, because we're not the ones that want to get married. They do.
Look, she won't pick the cake out, but she'll find God damn, listen to what I'm saying. She won't pick the cake out, but she'll find the place for the cake. See what I'm saying? Y'all go pick it out together though. She won't pick your tux out. She'll just be like, hey, you need a she'll remind you 20,000 times that you need to fucking make sure you get your tuxedo. She won't pick the venue. She'll do research and find 4 or 5 venues for you guys to go look at and help, and you'll be involved in the choose. But she is doing the vast majority of the labor though. The same way in that scenario, she did the vast majority of the labor. She did it all. It's not like the husband.
Do you know why she's doing the labor?
Because the man is fucking lazy.
No, she's doing the labor because she wants that shit, not us.
That's dumb. Why don't you want a new what? You don't want a new floor?
Man wants to get married.
You're not listening to what you're saying.
That's why I got married.
This is crazy what this man is saying. So you're saying that men don't like nice things. They don't like new floors. They don't want a new bathroom. They don't want that shit. Men want to live in what? See, that tells me everything I need to know. So your house right now, your TV on the floor, and you be sitting fucking Indian style eating ramen noodles, right?
Let me answer that, public. You know, if it wasn't for women, a lot of men would be living in a very, very simple way.
Replace that word simple. Replace that word simple, because that ain't the right word you're looking for.
Okay,
many men will be living in squalor without a woman. I agree. Squalor, absolutely. Simple, no. Simple, no. Women actually, hold on. I got a story to tell you. I'm gonna blow your fucking mind right now. Women make your life more simple.
No, they don't.
They do.
No,
they 1,000% women simplify your life.
Can I say something? Every single OG I ever.
Give me a moment. Because wait, I promise you it's gonna be quick. And Warren is gonna
45 on
point was
on 6 head.
I seen this happen in real time. When I was doing regional truck driving, my wife came on the road with me for 1 week, right? And one day my paperwork was put together way better than what it was in the 6 months prior to that. And a really simple system just by her sitting on the passenger side. But that other thing about men living more simple, no, it will be in squalor, because get this, if you've talked to enough women, one of the things that they will tell you on average about men is sometimes they have to tell niggas to wash their ass. Without women, they won't even bathe.
Yeah. I hate it. I really do hate it.
Let's be honest about that.
Because that's the world we really living in. When you peel back underneath and you really see the inner workings of our world, you will really see that that's how the world really is. It's really some crazy shit though. Let me read these 2 super chats. Tawana said, here's another 10 just because I despise the sound of his voice. Nancy delivered the final blow. Nancy said 5 on 6. Also, how can a man who sits in front of his TV or computer day after day, how can a man who sits in front of his computer or TV day after day gonna notice his wife's mask, quote unquote, drop? Facts. They don't be noticing shit. Nancy.
5 on 6 is crazy.
5 on 6 is wild. We got 5 on 6. Go ahead, Shawnee.
Okay, so to answer the first part of the prompt, I overall think like men giving advice, I would say unsolicited advice is a red flag, because why do you feel the need to give unsolicited advice to random women that you come across? And I'm talking about in the context of, like, I see, like, even here on like TikTok, when like women are typically doing, I guess, like activities that are considered quote unquote masculine, and women are like kind of recording themselves doing said activity, and then you have like a random man trying to like correct you on whatever it is that you're doing. But it's like, why give the advice in the first place? And then when the woman says no, instead of the man just like, you know, walking away and leaving the woman alone, he's like continuing the conversation, and then that's when stuff gets awkward. And then overall, like I said before, a lot of men, y'all got poor discernment and poor vetting overall. So I don't even know why y'all like giving advice when y'all be letting your own homeboys run game on you. So I'm not gonna listen to no advice from most men when y'all be letting other men like treat y'all like shit. So the discernment is just not there. So I don't understand, like, how are you in a position to give advice? And it just comes off as like it's just another way for y'all to like force interactions with women. That's what it comes off as to me. It's just another way for y'all to try to like talk to women unprovoked, when most women want y'all to like leave them alone.
Wicked work. The wickedest work.
And then the second, I wanted somebody to get up here and answer the second part, because I would like to know why like married men seem to have such a infatuation with single women. Because
I know the answer. I be waiting on them to answer it.
Yeah, because I got a few too.
Just so y'all know, I never ask the questions and don't got the answers. I got the answer. I got the cheat sheet. I ain't gonna even hold you. I'm like your teacher. I know I can flip to the back of the book. I know the answer, but I'm not gonna even say it, Shawnee. I'll say it in the Discord before I say it in here, because I want them to answer. I ain't gonna lead them at all.
That's cool.
I like that.
But I'm personally curious about it, because the girls, we be making jokes about like the dating pool is the way it is because like married folks are in the dating pool and they have no business being in the dating pool. And I'm like, they ain't lying. Like, I'm personally, I don't do date naps. I ain't been on one since like college, but like
15% of the dating pool is made up of married niggas.
So wait, Shawnee.
That's that proven by NASA.
About that. My homie, I got a good homie I've been friends with since like 2005. Her name Jaleesa. Jaleesa told me one time, she said, if I wanted to find a husband, all I got to do is go to my inbox. I'm like, damn, you can just pick them like that? She was like,
easy.
No, you don't understand what I'm saying. If I wanted to find a husband, I can open my inbox, because those are the only men in there married to other women. I was like, God damn. She's like, you don't want to believe me? I can show you. I can show you just how, and not just that, the way that she knows, and we were talking about Facebook at the time, she would go to their pages and you would see married to insert name. He was like, God, like, yo, that bold with it? Like, you ain't even put your page on private? And I don't know, man.
Wicked work.
This is wild. Erica
said, the married men want to be young and wild and free. Not they want to let their hair down. Let me find out you niggas want to let y'all hair down. That's crazy. Y'all out here tripping.
Jay not lying though. They do be in the Instagram and TikTok DMs. So he not lying about that at all. Like I feel like they put in more effort to like get your attention than single men do. And I'm like, what kind of what is going on? Like, are we like in the twilight zone?
It's because they don't got nothing to lose,
I just
Shawnee.
don't understand it.
They playing with house money. Who cares if a married? Hold on, listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. You married, you shoot your shot, you get rejected. Who cares? You got vagina in the bed next to you.
Wait, this one lady said, I'm not getting married, so my husband can go sit in the bathroom for 30 and 45 minutes to answer texts from his girlfriend. It's like, wait a minute. It can't be that bad, man. It can't be that bad, yo.
This is not y'all tripping tonight. Y'all getting spicy. Y'all saying anything. Now I know it's late, but God
You know
damn.
what? It kind of, now that I'm thinking about it, it kind of makes sense on why, like, men in particular were so, like, hard up to, like, go back to the office. Because one of my friends, well, we both pointed out, we were like, yeah, like, the men was upset about having to, like, work from home, because it's like, yeah, you can't link up with your side bitch at the job. You can't link up with Susan because she at home. You can't link up with her. So it's like, now I'm thinking about it, all that, it makes so much sense on, like, why men are so, like, they were so hard up to return back to the office, because they were using work as a way.
It's an outlet.
Yeah, they were using it as an outlet to partake in infidelity. And
or not even just that, though. I mean, that's a part of it too, I'm sure, for a lot of them. But I think the bigger part of that is just when you're at home, you got to do stuff. All that work that they be like saying, like, oh, it's easy for women, and they lie and do all that shit. Okay, then stay home then, nigga. But now you at home, and now she like, hey, cook, clean, woo woo, do woo woo. I don't want to do that shit. Oh, now you get to, because you don't got that built-in excuse no more. Oh, I was at work, or oh, I work late, whatever the case may be. Nah, mop this shit up, fold these clothes, da 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 da. That's what men be. That's what they drink. I'm trying to date Nick. Men can tell me all they want to. They can tell me all they want to that their job is harder than doing domestic labor. But one thing I know about domestic labor is domestic labor don't never fucking stop. You get hella breaks at work. You get dumb breaks at work. Like, stop it. Y'all got to stop lying. Like, we don't all work. You got so much downtime at work. It ain't fucking funny for a lot of people. Not for everybody, right? Not for everybody. But for a lot of people, you get a lot of downtime. Domestic labor, you don't get downtime. If you got downtime while being a domestic laborer, you're just piling up the domestic labor. You're just putting it off until later. It's not like you actually don't have anything to do. You still got shit to do. You just choosing not to do it. When you at work, you can literally not do shit and you're not missing nothing. You still are doing your job.
I just want to know why the laundry don't stop, man. I don't get it.
Because you gotta wake up every day. You gotta put on drawers. You gotta put on socks. You gotta put on tank tops. The kids put on 3 fucking drawers. The drawers be too big, too small. They wear for a half a day. They take them off. That's why. They got uniforms they got to put on, and they got to change out the uniform. They got to put on a soccer uniform. Then they got to change out their soccer uniform. They got to put on bed clothes. It's fucking 5. They got more costume changes than Diana Ross doing at a concert. Like, the shit is ridiculous. It's all over the place. I'm telling you, like, the shit don't never stop, man. Dishes don't never stop. Asking for shit don't never stop. Food consumption it never stops. It's intervals. It just comes in intervals, but it never stops. And that's why I be laughing with me. Oh, it's easy to be at home. Okay, because you're not going to do nothing. Bet. Noted. Tell me you're not going to do nothing without telling me you're not going to do nothing. It's easy. Got it.
See,
Enough said.
Brought up a good point about men wanting to get back into the office, because we seen what happened during the lockdown. We seen a lot of relationships and marriages didn't last. And I think the biggest reason for that is a lot of people, of course, get into a routine with the person they're involved with. You wake up in the morning, one or both of you guys go to work. You spend most of your day at work. You get home, you got like 5, maybe 6 hours before y'all get into like night routines and start all over again. But a lot of people in those households realize that I might love this person, but I don't like that motherfucker. Like, there was a lot of days, I'm sure, people were sitting on the other end of the couch with the person that they said I do to. It's like, I really don't like the way that motherfucker chew his chips. I don't like it. So, like, I don't like how much she changed that TV channel. Like, that shit bothers me. Right? I really believe there are a lot of people who got married for either appearance purposes or they just settled. I don't think a lot of these people really like each other.
Well, men don't like women in general. So that's off the rip. So you ain't got to convince me of that.
I can co-sign everything Jay was saying, because there was just a lot of articles coming out about couples having difficulties during COVID. And one aspect they brought up was you were at home. So you actually got to be at home and see how this person really is. Like, of course, like, you're not going to see your partner, as often because, like, y'all work. So you only have, like, a limited amount of hours that you actually interact with your partner. But the COVID and the lockdown, it was like, okay, I got to see this motherfucker, like, 24/7. Like, and that's where you start nitpicking. Like, I don't like the way this motherfucker be chewing his food. I don't like the way he breathes. He snores. He do all, you start nitpicking everything. And then you sit and realize, like, damn, I really don't like this person. And a lot of people were literally admitting, like, they married for, like, convenience, or they married or, started cohabiting with one another because, like, people were talking about they were lonely. Just for y'all to break up, like, a short time later, and then also taking into account, like, a lot of couples who broke up were, like, they were still cohabiting with one another because, like, neither one of them can afford to, like, live by themselves. So you sitting here having to share a 12, 18-month lease with an ex-partner that you don't need. Neither one of y'all like one another, but, like, it's like, damn, we can't afford basic expenses solo. So now we just got to stick it out and be together in this 1-bedroom apartment. Like, people was in the trenches.
They was fighting for their fucking lives during COVID.
Shauna, also, though, that the homie couldn't see his side girl, man. He couldn't see that side chick. See, that side chick or that work relationship.
That's that outlet.
It adds a bit, yeah. And it adds a little bit of excitement to get back home sometimes, especially depending on how far you and that side chick have gotten or not gotten.
And niggas
like when
niggas go see their side chick and get into a fight with her and come home and take it out on their wife.
That's terrible.
How you mad? The co-workers trying to holler at her. How you mad because that dude trying to holler
they be mad that they be mad that their side chick got a boyfriend and be at home pissed off at their kids.
That's the thing. They get so possessive. They get so possessive over a woman that they're not even with. They start, like, questioning, like, who was you hanging out with? Like, what are you talking?
That shit crazy.
About?
Hey, niggas be in there singing OJ talking about I saw you walking in the rain.
And then I even remember reading something on like LinkedIn. They were talking about, like, all these, like, future of work conversations. And I think what I came across was, like, when it comes to, like, women, how they choose, like, certain jobs to apply for, they prioritize, like, flexibility typically more than men do, because they're always thinking about, like, the kids and how to align, like, their work schedule with their kids' schedule, whereas, like, men were just like, that's not a priority. Like, flexibility is not a priority for me. Basically, they were like, fuck them kids. I don't care about no flexibility. I want to be at the office 24 hours. If I could be there a full 24 hours, I will be there as long as I ain't got to be home with that woman and her.
Oh, man, that ain't even. Like, y'all don't know, because I'm an old car dog. And I used to be at the dealership when I was, like, in my 30s, early 30s too. I used to be there with old car dogs, like dudes that should have been wheeled. Like I worked with a dude that was like 70 years old. I was like, why the fuck are you still working? Look, matter of fact, fuck the car shit. When I used to work for Enterprise a long ass time ago, and no cap, I would say 95% of the people I worked with were retired. This was just like a job, you know what I'm saying?
Just
doing some shit. Like to stay alive pretty much. You know, like a lot of people after they stop working, they unalive pretty fast. Long story short, there used to be these dudes, several of them, and we used to move cars. So I would, you be in a car with a person sometimes for an hour. So you just hear them talking to their wives, like you just seen them all the time. This motherfucker, one of these dudes, his wife used to call him every 15, 20 minutes. I swear to God, yelling at him. He'd be like, yeah, I know. And every single time he got off the phone, y'all know that this man I used to be like, one day I just got mad, like I got annoyed. I was like, bro, what the fuck do y'all be talking about? Like, why are y'all always arguing? You old as dirt, my nigga. Like, what is going on? And he was like, man, she be yelling at me, telling me I need to come home. I was like, well, what do you mean? Like, cause it's early. It's like we just started work. I'm like, why you know what I'm saying? Like, why is she telling you to come home? He was like, because man, I don't need to work. I just got this job. So I get out the house. I was like, nigga, what? I was like, you don't have to work, but you at work? He was like, nah, man. So come to find out, this dude was like an old jazz musician he was like 70 some years old. So he was like from the 60s. He was an old retired jazz musician that had bread. He had houses, multiple houses. He had a house in Baldwin Hill. He had bread, like long ass money. All the old people too, like no cap, y'all. They would pull up in S550s and like they pulled they had money, like they all had money. Nobody was working, like looking like they needed the money. One dude owned a butchery on Duhaney in Beverly Hills. He bought it in the fucking 60s and owned it for like 40 years and then sold it and was retired and was a multi-millionaire and was like moving cars. He was from Germany. He was like 90 years old and he literally survived World War II. And I would talk to him about World War II. It was the wildest shit. All these motherfuckers had wives and they all had jobs to get out the house. I swear to God, I was like, yo, this is the craziest shit I've ever seen. It was like at least 5 of them, 6 of them. It was like 15 of us on the crew, but it was like a third of them was like, yeah, I just got the job because I need something to do. I just got to get out the house, man. I just can't be at home all day. I'm thinking at first, like, they just got to do something. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all, they just got to do. No. Y'all just got to get away from her. That's what they was saying. None of the dudes were single. None of the men were single that worked there. They all had wives. That's the telltale sign. It was not, if they were single, it was no single man, like, just like, yeah, I'm just single and I'm just doing this. Nope. None of them. They all had wives at home. Every last one of them. The old dude, I remember his name now. The old German dude name was Pete. I remember he was an old German dude named Pete, man. He had a thick ass German accent. That shit was crazy. I'll never forget that shit. I could have Alzheimer's. I ain't gonna forget that shit.
I seen something similar to that when I got in trucking, because one of the most uncomfortable things about trucking when you first start is you have to be in the truck with another motherfucker for at least 30 days or a certain amount of driving hours, whichever comes first. That truck is already small when you in it by yourself, but having to share that truck with another stranger for that long, nah. This dude, the trainer, trained pretty much any new driver he could so that he could stay on the road a little bit longer. And when you're doing your training that way, we're over the road driving, typically you're out on the road for 4 weeks at a time. You're only home for 4 days at a time. My man said, look, man, I get home, I take me about 2 days, and I got to get back out there, man. I was like, man, you chasing
old truckers?
Man, I feel you.
100%, I can see that. 100%. 100. A trucker? That's the.
So wait, look. I told him, I said, man, you chasing that money, man. I feel that. I'm trying to get that level one day. He said, oh, no, man, the money is what the money is. You always get some money. It's like, man, I don't want to be at the house like that. I was like, damn, man, you just sitting at the house by yourself? I was like, nah.
Yep.
My wife, my kids there. I said, what? said, man, I gotta get out of that house.
How y'all don't be liking y'all families like that? That be the thing I be most confused by. I'm like, y'all don't really like y'all families like that? What's wrong with y'all kids, man? What's your kids? Why y'all don't like these kids like that? It's a real trip to me. I can't wrap my brain around it personally. Let me read the super chat. Hold on, let me read the super chat. Tawana says side chicks kept some of these people's marriages together. Side note, Judge Mathis' wife is cutting out after 39 years of marriage. Yeah, I saw that, Tawana. I read the article on it. I've been trying to get to the bottom of like why. You know what I'm saying? Because she's like, oh, we're best of friends, and you know what I'm saying. But she said it was irreconcilable differences. So, you know, that's vague, but it seemed like the nigga just ain't listening. Anytime the shit say that, if the woman files for divorce and that's the reason, I'd be like, oh, that nigga wasn't listening. Bet. Because what else you go? What's it say? Seriously, what else can you take away from that other than he wasn't listening? Go ahead, Shawnee.
I was gonna say, like, it's not a coincidence that all of these men are married, and they're actually proving my point that I was explaining yesterday to whatever his name is.
66995.
About the fatherhood premium, about a lot of men are getting married because they know you're more likely to get promotions and raises based on your marital statuses because of societal biases ingrained in the workplace. Like this goes back to what I was talking about yesterday, and then just even talking about this goes back to the first part of the prompt, like why I'm not listening to advice from men, because y'all don't even have enough discernment to actually choose a wife that you actually like. So what the fuck kind of advice could you possibly give me with your poor discernment and poor vetting skills? Like
hold on. I got it.
You literally partnered with a woman for convenience. Don't even like the lady. Y'all are not compatible, but you want to sit there and try to give unsolicited advice to women?
I gotta stop you there,
okay.
Though. I agree with almost everything you say except for one part. We know that men don't like women, Shawnee. It ain't that he don't like her. He don't like no woman. Men don't like no women. That's the thing. That's the fucking problem. It ain't like niggas ain't vetted her properly. She's good to go. She's good to go. I seen a man marry a woman. Then shortly thereafter, I want to say about a year, we were at a function. We went out. We was in the car. We went to the car to, we went to go blow some shit or whatever, me and the homie. We was in the car. We blown. We started freestyling. This a long time ago. We was back when we was doing music and shit. We was freestyling and shit, whatever. We was at a bar, though. We went outside to smoke. We went back. And then we was sitting in the car. And the homie said, just got married, by the way, year or two into it. He said, so what y'all want to do, man? Y'all want to go inside and drink or y'all want to get on these hoes? And it caught me off guard because I'm married, he married. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just like, it was my boy's birthday. I'm like, let's go inside and have some drinks and tell old stories. And you know what I mean? Like, that's all I was on. It was a bunch of our friends inside. And he said that to me and it caught me off guard. And I was like, okay, but it was just one of those, like, I thought he was like joking kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just chalked it up to that because I didn't see him do anything later on, whatever. I chalked it up, whatever. Then one day, out of the blue, the homie he sent a text message in the group chat about his wife wilding out on him. She pulled some knives on him or whatever, cornered him in the kitchen. I'm like, wow, what that mean? How that meme go? The shit that be like, I started to think to myself, damn, what did this nigga do to make these niggas that mad? Like, I really started to think, like, what the fuck? What woman just pulled a knife out on you? Like, I'm not understanding. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that, just little, you know what I'm saying? You just little nuggets, you know what I'm saying? You like, that's crazy. But he painted the picture. Hey man, she crazy. Whoop, whoop. I'm like, okay, well, I get, and this 10 years ago or whatever. So I'm like eating it up, kind of like, yeah, I guess women can be crazy. They ended up getting divorced. Cool. Y'all know that this woman got married, got she had 2 kids with him. She got 3 kids now, happily married, moved out of state. She been married ever since, happily to another man. This fool can't get right. He can't get, he's struggling. He, you know what I'm saying? He done had another baby with another baby mama, and the baby mama and him having issues and shit. She not listening. He not listening. He not showing up for the baby. He don't, you know, he travel a lot for work. He don't got to travel, but she need him. Like, I'm like, clocked it. Like, all that shit came together. Got it. I got it. I hear you now. That was one of those things where, like, it took me a long time to get to that place. And I love my nigga to death. Like, this ain't no shade, no tea. Like, this is just my observation. Love my nigga to death. But it's like, at some point, you got to realize it's you, fam. It really is. It's really you, my nigga. Like, it ain't no, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't like no, I just be wanting to see us be better. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't be wanting to go out. I ain't about to get into it with you about it or nothing like that. If the shit come up, like we talk about unsolicited advice, I ain't gonna bring it up. But definitely seeing that shit, how it all plays out and how he acts and how he moves. I'm like, yeah, bro, that was you the whole time. And he really was going out of his way to tell us that his wife at the time was the crazy one. I'm like, all right, granted, she pulled the knives on him. But nigga, what did you do? You left that part out. Come to find out he cheating. Like, yeah, crazy shit, man. Just, yeah, man. I'm just saying, if we gonna call a spade, let's call a spade a spade. Men don't be liking these women. We just don't. It ain't that the woman, it ain't that the man don't, you know, hey, you figured out you didn't like her. Nigga, you never liked her.
Yeah.
You never liked her. You needed her, you wanted her, but you never liked her. Let's be real. That's all I'm saying. That's why I don't like that shit acting like men ain't vetted right. Nigga, them niggas vetted. They know she good to go. They just don't like her because you can't. The only woman a man likes is the punching bag, the doormat. And even then, and Shawnee, you can tell, you let me know. Even when it comes to the punching bag and the doormat women, they don't like them either. They end up resenting them too for being like pitiful, right? Is that not? Because I see that happen all the time too.
Yeah. That's why I never understood like the whole like triangulation type thing, because in this whole like trying to put like one group of women on a pedestal, because it's like, yeah, like I know why men have I would be considered like an because I'm a modern progressive woman. Mm-hmm. But you being the traditional woman, that doesn't really mean anything. Like, we see stories of y'all getting screwed over by the men too, and sometimes it's even worse because of the power dynamic and then all of the other aspects. So it's like, it's the cognitive dissonance that comes into play. Like, you see all these men talk about like wanting traditional women. So the women are traditional. Then those same men throw it right back in their face, like, well, you don't have a say-so in this household because you're not contributing money. Like, I pay for your lifestyle. I do this.
Financial abuse setting in for sure.
That's why I was like, that's why I say I would never like give up
having a job, type
of like career or financial independence for a man, because it's like, you're not gonna throw that in my face. Because this is what I've noticed like men be doing. They try to guilt trip like women like me who like having a career, who like, you know, being the modern progressive woman. They try to guilt trip women like me, saying like, oh, you know, you spend too much time away from like home, like you're always at work, you're always doing stuff with your career. Like, they try to guilt trip you, and some women fall for it. So those be the women that end up staying home for the benefit of the family. And then next thing you know, that man throwing it in your face, because it's like, well, you ain't contributing no type of income to this household. So what makes you think you got any say so on what goes on in this household? So it's like, damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Facts. Hey, I ain't gonna hold y'all. We in our third hour and 47th minute. on Beyonce's internet, man. And I really do appreciate y'all coming up, but
hey, look, I don't blame you, man. I'm about to get out of here too. We about to do something over here. We like randomly watching old episodes of The Price is Right. You'd be surprised at not only the price of shit back then, but just how much money people spent on commercials. Because we watch it on YouTube with all of the commercials from the time. Is I don't know, man. Shit is interesting. Y'all gotta look it up. Hey, look, man, I appreciate the time, man.
Appreciate you, Jay. All right, y'all. Appreciate you, Shawnee. Yeah. We did, Joe. We did it. Hey, man, shout out to the best minds in the business, man. Best minds in the business. Shout out to the YouTubes, everybody in the chats, man. The chats was chatting. Shout out to the old subs and new subs. Appreciate y'all. Thanks to everybody that came up, man. Haters too, man. Haters come back tomorrow. Don't worry about it. We got a spot for you. We keep it nice and warm. Let me read off these. I got you, Alexander, by the way. Appreciate you, brother. Alexander, Courtney, Osa, the Brass Dog, It's Not For Everyone, Rainbow Unicorn, I Am Unapologetically Lisa, Belle, Tawana, Miss Poetrix, Nancy at Night, Erica, appreciate y'all. Definitely. Are you not entertained? Was that not a great line? That was a great line. I had fun. We got a good little roast session in there at the beginning. Yeah, man. That was good. Had a blast. I'm getting jumped. What'd I do? I had to, hey man, today I was behind it. I had to do some extra work. But I do appreciate y'all though for staying up late with me. I know it's not that late for me. It's 10:48. I'm about to eat and watch some TV. You know, we about to hang out. You know what I'm saying? Well, I am. My boo asleep. She knocked. She had a long day. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all. Definitely like, share, subscribe, everybody on the YouTubes. Run up them likes, please. Let's get over it. We should be at least at 200 likes every live. We be having 200-300 people in there. I really appreciate y'all rocking out with me though, man. I'm gonna see y'all mañana.